Hello and welcome to the Society of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your head seeker, Randall Brown, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by our illustrious Evelyn, Heather, Lore.
There's a delay.
I want to know when we all went back to our screen names. Hello.
Was it me? Was I supposed to say hello there? Because my video ninja's freaking out right now.
Yeah, you glitched out hardcore. I said her name and I just like picture go.
It was. It wasn't me this time. I hate it here.
Oh my god.
I want to go home.
You are home.
And Lily, welcome in.
Hi.
I'm sweating.
Should probably see a doctor.
You can help
Take off
us.
your sweatshirt.
I am taking off my sweat. Well, yeah, fuck off. You can help us by being part of the Magic Academy.
Oh my god.
Oh, my elbow popped.
I have not had enough sleep for this.
I am getting 30. You can help us by being part of the Magic Academy by making sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below so that you never miss a new episode of our amazing shows that we have coming out. This episode is powered by Sirenscape because epic games need epic sounds. And with that, we're going to hop into today's episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Before we do that, thank you for the follow, Mike.
Thank you.
Let me pull up the recap that I did.
Heather, no. Heather, no.
Heather.
What are you doing, Heather?
So,
No.
Let's talk about my skeleton.
52 days remain. Adrian wakes up from their near-death experience, returning as Gregor. And you guys are reacquainted with a familiar yet unfamiliar personality who at this point has been kind of reclaimed by them, their old self, their original self, although Adrian and Gregor are kind of the same. Tal'Doran Veth has been removed from their own second occupation inside of Adrian and has been shunted into a pseudo-dragon, a companion, as Adrian, a once rogue, is now Gregor, the paladin of the Dragonlord. Oath of the Dragonlord Paladin, which is a subclass of the game. And a pseudo-dragon is one of their perks, which Tal'Doran Veth has been stuck inside of now. So you guys start to explore the library. You start running around. Estrella pulls out some quills and draws some giant dicks on murals of Gaius because fuck Gaius. You guys find an area of high-ranking officials and you run into a guard asking for directions to the temple. You guys start searching all the rooms, drawing more dicks on every photo on Gaius because why not? And Estrella has some absolute chaos and adds some notes with Gaius that Gaius wrote to Sidon. You guys start looking around the Temple of Sidon when he himself, Sidon, appears in front of you as Estrella, Midas, and Gregor enter the temple. Estrella mocks Sidon for not seeing them entering even with 3 eyes, and Sidon tries to bargain with the party, but basically tells them you're gonna die. Estrella, doing Estrella things, starts mocking again when a bolt of lightning comes at them, and they become very close to dying. But they were still up, which was impressive. Sidon and Gaius leave with their dragon to the Nether Sea. Nyx kneels at the statue of Sidon and asks how to travel faster without killing so many oxen, and is basically told that maybe they could find some type of flying contraption. The party ends up taking some much-needed rest before Condrus sneaks in and rushes at Estrella, pulling a dagger at their throat. Midas rushing to their aid, Condrus quickly devolves to the party that, hey, listen, it's not what you think. I want to lead you guys to Hypnos, and I want to go, I don't know why prostrate came, give myself back to Lutheria and tell them that I am indeed a follower of them. They put me out and I want to go back, fam. Like, I'll help you.
He would probably lay prostrate
to Lutheria in order to get back in good graces, honestly.
Probably. So you guys start to loot the palace. You guys go running off while you guys follow, while Condra starts giving you a little bit of a tour. Where's Estrella becomes the phrase of the episode. And Condra tells them about a little bit more information about the origins of some of the wars and the last 2 bits of myths that you guys were looking for. As you guys get back, you guys notice that Kira's name, after looking through some of this information, is very similar to one of the dragons' name, Archurania. And you guys start poking through some of the names, trying to decide whether or not the gods that you know of, Pythor, Vulcan, match up as plainly as Archurania and Kira seem to. After kind of not coming to a decent conclusion, you guys decide to go into the library and not look into the bowl, despite my best efforts. Gregor is able to take back the breastplate that he was looking for, and you guys start to go back, or decide whether to go back or talk to Michael about the airship, but choose not to pursue it because really an airship probably wouldn't be that beneficial, or he's probably just crazy. So you guys head back to the Ultros. Tati puts the gear in the compass, which allows you guys to explore the Cerulean Sea and the Nether Sea. So in game, when we just show the constellations, you guys can travel to any of them. Then Estrella runs off to finish their project. Gregor goes to Kira to confront them about the similarities between Archurania and Kira, and she plays it off as she's a dragon trainer who makes things easier for dragons and their riders to connect. Not really pushing it further, you guys decide to head down as Midas starts hanging out with Lorius, and Tati keeps practicing Draconic. As Gregor comes by to assist with learning the language, the 2 dragons actually end up hatching, our first baby dragons of the season. Estrella overhears some odd yelling, thinking Tati and Gregor are hooking up. Not this time, but maybe. And Gregor's dragon oddly looks like Hezebel, Gregor's original dragon that they are bonded to, which they can still feel because of that bond. 51 days remain. The party gets to level up. They are now level 7. Gregor spends time with their new dragon and Taldoran, and Estrella asks Midas to help teach them. Midas meets with Estrella that evening to discuss Esther's situation and figure out if Esther said was true, and did Midas actually hate Estrella. They have a good heart-to-heart about feelings, where Estrella reveals that she's been working on while they've been away from each other. Estrella had crafted 2 dual magic rings, created for both of them, revealing that she loves Midas, and they kiss. And that is how we sent off into the holiday seasons. With 51 days remaining until the Oath of Peace is broken.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I said something really important. Wouldn't it be 50 if that's the end of the day now?
It's going to be 50 because we're about to do your last day traveling to Scorpion Island.
2 beans.
But I wanted to ask before we headed in, did you guys have anything else that you wanted to do on this ship before we go into the last travel day?
I don't think so.
I've done most of what I was working on, so I mean...
Yeah, I think I'm...
Well, before the day is done, before we head off, Kira is going to approach you, Tatiana. I felt them. Are they born yet?
I don't know. I feel like as Kira comes up to Tatiana, she like turns around and Kira's actually just on her shoulder, like.
They're so cute. Oh my goodness. And did you choose a name?
Yes. This is Kiramona. For those of you watching at home, it's Greek for guardian. But we kind of went with Kide. She wouldn't. They wanted to be called Rar, and I said no. But so we went with Kide. We thought that was a good middle of the road.
And have you bonded yet?
No. I still can't quite speak Draconic well enough, I think, to perform the spell.
Okay. Well, I could help you with that. As you guys have kind of heard, I worked with Archurania, and Estor. I took a bit of a liking to Archeana was their original name. And while let's just say I have a good way about doing this, and they I'm sure I could help.
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to say no.
Well, let's keep working on your Draconic, make sure that you can get there appropriately, and then your dragon is quite fragile. I don't know if I would take them off the island. I
don't intend on taking them off the boat. At least not yet. We have to throw a pretty big fit in order to get off the boat.
Once bonded, if the dragon dies, you will die. There is no way around that.
Okay.
If you die, on the plus side, they won't. But unfortunately, your bond is a little stronger.
I see that. Well, let's here's to hoping I don't die.
Here's to hoping that Kimona doesn't die either. I would hate to lose both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go over the basics, and they're going to start kind of divulging into a bunch of different information about feeding habits and sleeping habits, and kind of just getting you familiar with adolescent dragons. As we enter the last night, going into Scorpion Island, which Jack Pelican has set you off to. Who of you beautiful lads are going to roll that D100? Take it away, Midas. Also, welcome in, Jenny.
56.
56.
Man, I don't like rolling.
I love rolling.
I mean, I like rolling, but I don't like bad things.
I don't want to know how.
I don't like it when he starts giggling.
Storm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still below boat. I learned my lesson. I'm not going topside, please.
I'm tied to the mast. I don't know.
Who is anyone on the deck?
God damn it.
No.
No.
It's me. It's always me.
I'm with
that's a good
Estrella,
thing.
so if Estrella's not on the deck, I'm not on the
Yeah,
deck.
you
We're
are.
together.
Yeah,
We're together.
and we know you're
We
together.
know what
You're
y'all
together
are
in more
doing.
than one way. We all heard you guys were together.
We are reading.
What? Yeah,
As-
we're studying.
Studying.
Together. Sorry, what?
As you guys are kind of sitting in the ship for now, it is pretty silent and calm. And all you hear is
Great.
Damn it.
and in that, Nyx, as you look over from wherever you're situated on this boat right now, you see a ship sails emblazoned at the top. A ship that seems to be growing increasingly faster and closing in on the distance. And that big sound that you heard, you now notice is a giant cannonball headed straight towards you. And as soon as you clock it, it hits the side of your boat. I need you all to make a dexterity save.
Great.
Oh my god.
I hate it here.
But my
Why
baby.
are there other boats? It's
Because
only
it's
us
an
on the
ocean.
high seas. No, it's only us.
It should only be
Oh, it
us.
works.
Oh, great. Great.
12.
I love this.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay.
17.
17. Estrella.
Yes.
5.
You were
Estrella
caught
with
off
the
I'm
guard.
wearing my-
lowest.
Good thing I'm wearing my sailor shirt.
With the
Oh my
lowest score. You are hanging out with Midas reading your book, and you look through the side window, the little port window, as a little, you think like there's like a black mass is just coming at you, and it just goes straight through your window and out the other side. As you realize a cannonball has flashed out, Midas, you and Estrella both see this.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god!
I start raising
should-
the alarm.
We should put this book down.
Yeah, you should put your book down.
You
As
should
my-
definitely put your book down.
I'm literally in the next room, and the hesitation to be like, are they okay? Oh, but shit. So I'm just gonna like run through there. I got my blindfold on instead of my sunglasses. Are you guys good?
Yeah, we're
No! I mean,
yes,
Are you
yes,
decent?
but no.
Is there
Yes.
what happened? Well, I don't fucking know.
It's
cannonball through the wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and like put my sunglasses on, open my eyeballs, and be like, oh shit. Where's
clothes.
Kira? Where's Kira? Yeah, where's
I've got
Kira?
my loincloth on.
Pythor.
Give a shit about Pythor. Kira, watch the baby.
Yes, I got it. And as I kind of like rush to the door, like grab both you and Gregor's dragon, like protecting them.
Grab our
You see
children.
Pythor go, we have cannons of our own, man them. I shoot them back.
You
Ahoy!
deal with the forge.
Ahoy.
Light things.
That's
I've
Vulcan.
I'm gonna run to a cannon.
Is this?
I don't know who it
that
is.
was
Vulcan's
that-
not here. They're at the forge.
Whatever, Pythor. You sound like you pyro. I don't know. Help.
Nix.
Wait, flying distance is this ship from our ship?
It's about 300 meters away right now.
Jesus.
Sorry, we work in
Are they
feet.
still coming towards us?
They seem to be matching your speed as their cannons are locking onto you.
Cool. I'm gonna start flying that way because it's nighttime, right?
It's midday.
Oh,
on
yeah.
our clock right now, it is 11:31 a.m.
The end of the
I
day
thought
to
it was the
Randall
end
is
of the day.
11:30.
Apparently.
Yeah. I'm running to a cannon. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
just
start
listen to
flying towards
Pythor and run towards and go man a cannon.
I don't know how good I'm gonna be at this, but I guess I'll help.
I'm gonna like, what am I gonna? I'm gonna heal people, I suppose, from the top rope.
Alrighty, Nix, you flying over?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, son, you took off before I could get up there. I bet, huh?
You yeah, Tatiana, as you start
Oh,
like
boy.
running up the steps and you like get to the top, you're kind of slightly out of breath. You look over and you just see Nix go, and to start heading off. You can yell towards them.
No, I
Also
just
ascending.
Is it gonna take Nix more than 10? Nah, it's gonna take you more than 10 minutes to get over there, based on your speed and how far they are. Never mind. I'm just concerned about you. You're gonna do great, sweetie.
All right,
It'd be
so
great.
Midas and
Amazing.
Estrella, as you guys
Fiery.
get up, it's gonna take two of you to man one cannon, one to load in and kind of pat down the
Batten down the hatches.
boulder, and cannon. That's what it's called, cannonball. I just didn't want to say ball. I know, but I'm gay and everyone makes gay jokes. So then the other one's gonna have to aim.
You're the one who
and
makes
light
the
it.
gay jokes, Thrust.
Okay, so
Plot twist.
Midas, you carry the cannonball because I'm not strong. You load it
Okay.
in, and then
Yeah.
I will aim
Okay.
it.
Perfect. Sounds good.
So that's our plan.
Yep.
All right,
We
who's
do
loading
that.
the cannon?
Midas.
Midas, make me a strength saving, a strength check. You could do athletics or acrobatics. Probably more athletics.
Yeah, I'm going athletics, baby. Actually, I want a different die. I want this one. Oh, excellent! That is a 27.
27. You grab it, and by the time that you've pushed it in, you've already scooped up the next one, half ready to put it in. Estrella, make me a perception check to see how well you're able to aim this through the hole and shoot the other ship.
Yep.
Oh my god!
What's with the fucking twos? What is with the twos tonight?
I'm
sorry.
Wait. Oh, it's not type.
You're doing what I think. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. I was about to go do that, but you know, hey.
Are you using that inspiration?
Yes. I got an 8 versus what, a 27?
Free roll.
I just wanted to make sure you could get it properly in the hole.
God.
I gotta, aim things.
Dang it.
Do you know why I hesitated when I made that first perception check? I was like,
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's
There
much
we
better.
go.
An 18 for a total of 24. Matching Midas's, with both of you guys being above 20, you guys are able to just like clockwork, pop them in and shoot. You're able to actually get 2 out very quickly as they both go careening towards the other ship. One of them hits the mast and you see it kind of like fall down a little bit. The other one hitting the side of the ship as Nyx, you're about 30 feet closer to it now. And you see it kind of just take these few hits. You know that it's coming from your ship. Tatiana, Nyx, what are you doing in this moment?
Oh, I am useless in water combat, despite the fact that I have a swim speed.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't. How close are they at this point?
They're maintaining that 300 feet. They're taking the 300 feet away. Like they're kind of just going alongside, hoping that they could do enough damage to slow you down.
Well, we took out their mess, so haha. That's
True,
just
which has
down.
you do start to see them kind of slow a little.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that I can do from this distance.
Okay.
I don't really intend on jumping off the boat, at least not yet.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Hey, some of us can swim.
I say do it.
I bet you do.
If Randall would be willing to roll for Adrian for you, the two of you could potentially do another cannon.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
All right, we'll do that. Would you like to load it or would you like to throw it?
I don't know. Which one of us is stronger?
I think Gregor is now.
I think he should be.
He
He's a
should.
strength build.
Well, yeah.
All right, so Adrian's gonna load it. He's gonna get a, I forget how to read character sheets. A 10, which is enough to kind of like pull it up and kind of plop one in there. But he's kind of struggling, kind of like a little frazzled for a moment. As you guys roll your perception check to hit.
And that was 14.
14, and as you just you kind of like looking over, seeing Midas and Estrella like working like clockwork, you light the fuse, you see it
Worried
go
about my
off,
child.
and you hit the tip of the pirate ship, and you just see like the mermaid statue at the end of it just kind of get knocked off and go into the sea.
No.
Be with your people.
At this moment, Nyx, you're able to notice the mast as it kind of starts falling down, has emblazoned on the side of it the symbol of Sidon.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Are you doing anything in this moment, Nyx?
I am dashing, so I'm gonna dash fly over there.
Okay.
Can you tell me? That's what I'm gonna continue doing. But can you tell me when I reached about within 150 feet?
Okay. Okay. I will say, because they hit the mast, you start seeing it slow down, so the distance between you and your own ship is going to start to increase.
That's it.
Okay. It's going to roll an attack. Everyone make me a dexterity saving throw again.
How about no?
You do?
How about yes?
Ooh,
I don't think
never
you,
mind. I'll
not
take
you,
that one.
Nix. Actually, no.
dexterity
Yes, you, Nix.
You're
21.
good at trying for me. Okay, cool.
I got a 8.
I got a
got
6.
Quit reading your books.
15.
15. Okay.
We
Estrella.
were just Estrella telepathically.
Canon.
Estrella telepathically must have said something to Midas. We both were like, ooh.
Remember that?
Remember that one chapter?
I found this one passage really compelling.
Jesus Christ.
Dice are
Those really were some
Today.
blue curtains.
Very
as I'm broken. So as Estrella, you and Midas are like lock hold. You see
Hang on,
another.
I'm not gonna recover from this.
I can't believe you've done this. You
Those
see
were some blue
another.
curtains. Did it matches the drapes? Is what I'm hearing.
Ah,
That's not what I was going for, but I immediately realized what it sounded like.
Those were some blue curtains, and I
Hey,
went,
y'all.
really?
Yeah, I
hate it
immediately, as
here.
soon as I saw it register in your brain, is what it registered in mine, and I was like, oh. I realized what I'm saying.
I'm never gonna financially
next
recover from this.
Cannonball flies through the air and knocks in between Tatiana and Gregor and Estrella and Midas. And as it does so, you see it take out 10 sailors that were rowing as it goes through the rows of seats as they're kind of rowing. And you see some of them go flying out the side as they start and get taken out.
Okay,
You're
when you
welcome
say
for the acting.
when you say flat, like are they recoverable or are they dead?
Some may be recoverable. All right, we're gonna go back to the top two, Midas and Estrella.
But we're
get our shit together.
yeah, let's get our shit together. I'm gonna use a different die.
Okay, I got a 14.
That's also a 14.
With a 14, you guys are able to kind of load one cannonball and kind of shakily send it off. And this one, as it hits the pirate ship, it rips through the front sail, but does no damage to the ship itself. Tatiana.
I'm deciding something. If I run over to where the cannonball and our crew went out the other side of the ship, are they flailing about?
There's about 5 of them left and like in the water that are kind of like gasping for air, kind of looking up for the
other
ladder.
5 are dead. Okay.
You see some, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, I've got 50 feet of hempen rope, so I'm gonna tie it off underneath one of the benches. I'm going in after him.
Okay, you're
I have
able to
swim
kind
speed.
of, yes.
Yeah, you have that fancy armor.
I knew that shit was gonna come in handy.
Yeah, you're able to kind of fly it off and kind of send it down as they're able to climb up. Are you going to go down there with them, or are you going to be the anchor up top?
Well, are they all able to? I mean, if they're all able to get to the rope, then I will stay up there.
Yeah.
If the other guys are, if the other dudes who are too far off are all dead, then.
And yeah, and Adrian starts helping them up as well. Nyx.
Adrian.
Sorry, Gregor. It's going to take me a minute, guys. It's been almost
Am
30
I
long
within
episodes of
150
Adrian.
Let's not dead name the character.
It's the same character.
The dead character.
He's dead
That
though.
character.
Done. Yeah, true.
Am I within 150 feet now?
Yes. Although the gap is starting with that last one ripping through the sail, it is starting to pull apart. The pirate ship is starting to slow down significantly. So this is about your only chance.
Awesome. I throw out a fireball on the deck of the ship.
Oh,
Yes.
Jiminy Christmas.
I knew exactly. I was like, as soon
Roll
as you said
to
what would be,
hit.
light it up.
Light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em
Does a
up,
nat 20 hit?
Jesus, you nat 20 this?
Nat 20 fireball onto the
Suck you,
pirate ship.
Sidon.
You know what? You know what? Because I think that this is the rule of cool here. Can you describe to me, one, what this fireball looks like, and two, how it obliterates and sinks the ship?
Oh, tragic.
Oh no,
This
you
is just-
sunk my
it's-
battleship.
It's a giant orb of like it almost like a small thun that combines from the tips of my fingers, and I aim for what presumably would be the hold with all of the gunpowder and stuff that would, you know, send these cannons flying towards us. And that's where I aim, and that's where it hits, and thus it just kind of goes into the spectacular. It falls into the ocean.
You guys see almost like a nuclear bomb, just pieces go flying. Some shards fly past you. A small nail on a board kind of just scrapes your cheek, Nyx, as it kind of goes by. And you see the flag hit the ground and sink into the water. As the water starts to grow into a whirlpool and grab all of them in, almost kind of like Sidon retrieving its lost people.
Taking him down to Davy Jones' locker.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
You guys are out of the encounter.
Woohoo!
You guys
Okey
did
dokey,
lose
artichoke.
5 men, bringing
Okay.
you down to 90. You only need 50 to man the ship.
Oh, we need to mend the ship, though.
The ship
Yeah,
is
we
looking a little.
do.
It took a few hits. It took 2 solid hits.
Yeah.
But you have some people who are working on fixing it as well. And
Are you-
and
Nyx and Midas have a balcony window now.
Estrella and Midas.
Estrella?
Yeah, Estrella and Midas. I like Nyx and Midas, though, in my head for some reason. I'm clearly not thinking. Estrella's moving in with me. Fuck you.
So I have updated your ship inventory, which you guys should have access to. Actually, no, I don't think you do.
Oh, I wouldn't even know where to.
Same.
Yeah, I'm like,
Ah!
oh.
Ship inventory. Hello. Where do we find that?
90 intrepid sailors. Say
player
hi, intrepid
handouts.
sailors.
Handouts, player
Hi,
information.
intrepid sailors.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Heather.
How are you?
Hercus, Hercus, Hercus.
Circus,
Merry
circus, circus.
Christmas.
But
Okay, Pythor got a battle. This dude, I'm gonna have a talking to him.
If I remember correctly, Pythor gave up war. There was something that happened,
war.
and he had actually what was it? He gave up fighting.
I would say that you guys know this. You guys have kind of put together that the gods are not allowed to seek fighting under the Oath of Peace. So he is a god without a domain because fighting cannot exist under the Oath of Peace.
That's why we have to do it. Loopholes.
Loopholes. Every contract is a good loophole.
God shit. Just your typical god bullshit.
But that does mean we are on day 50. As you guys have been sailed through the sea, landing yourself in a new area underneath the Centaur Constellation called the Scorpion Island.
Oh,
Take us there.
is
Take
that
us
where I
to
think
the
I need to be? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh no.
And let me
Oh,
get this
no.
to stream.
Heather, we're both about to cry. I can feel it.
Oh, have you looked at the stream title?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's all I know. That's all I know for you, but I have things. I don't like it.
I also have information I need to get here, I think.
Yeah.
You guys find your way
okay.
at Scorpion Island, and as you guys start to sail into the coastline, one thing catches your eye, and that is this large obelisk that seems to jut above the trees and above the horizon ever so slightly. It seems like it's perfectly positioned in the center and the precipice of this large island. Not much is known about here, at least not from where you guys are from. Kreia would have known a little bit, but you guys don't know too much.
Alas, Kreia's dead.
Last Kreia, I never knew you.
Rip.
So, as you guys start to kind of land on the side of the dock, and Jack Paladin goes, all right, so we're here, and you guys could get off. It is about noon, about 11:30 to be exact, and we are. I've not heard good things about this place, so be careful.
Okay.
That's promising.
What not good things have you heard about this place?
Yeah.
You have heard of scorpions, right?
Yes,
Yes.
the arachnids with the stingers.
Yes, they are rampant here.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
shake
like scorpions. They're very gross.
Oh, okay. Just make sure that anyone who is wearing boots, you shake them and check them before you put them on. They like to hang out in shoes.
Basically.
Good thing I
It'll
don't
be
wear
fine.
shoes.
Either.
Oh, you
And-
should be careful. I have hooves. You have kitty paw pads. You could get stung.
I'll just wash my feet.
Okay.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So, point of order, Tatiana, you said you're leaving behind your dragon. Gregor will leave theirs behind as well,
Yes, with Kira.
with Kira.
If anybody else
Um,
touches my dragon, though, we're gonna have fucking words. That's an announcement I just made to the whole ship. If anybody touches the dragons, I will kill you.
Just don't send them to the bowels.
That's how I feel.
Well, I will
Touch.
investigate down there at some point. That's still fucky.
That's still weird. So you guys Doc, and as you guys start to kind of head down towards the beach, because you guys don't really have, there's not like a made dock for this place, and you wade through the waters, you see a ship off to the side, a little bit of a distance, and one man standing on the shoreline. Just he's very tiny. He's kind of off you can't make out too many details, and you hear the breeze running through the Centaur Islands, or the Scorpion Islands, and you get this sense of openness, and you hear shouts and screams and running in the distance.
Good screams, bad screams,
It's a mix.
carefree screams.
It's a bit of a mix.
What? What do those two sounds together sound like? That's what I want
They
to
sound
know.
like they're coming from different directions.
Oh.
Sometimes
Which
there's more like a
direction?
yelp further in the forest. So you have the man standing on the side of the beach. You have some yelps coming in from deeper in the island. And then a little bit to the south, you hear like laughter and howling.
Should we go talk to this dude on the beach?
Possibly. What color are the sails on this ship?
Oh, great question.
At least what can we see on them to denote who they might be? Because if it's another Sidon guy, we got a fireball.
You see an image of a mask that's inlaid with gold. Tatiana, make me a religion check.
Oh. Called out.
Wait, can I do one?
Are you proficient with religion?
I have advantage on religion rolls because of pious. But I'm not proficient.
I'll allow you to do the help
25.
just because the pious.
Oh.
Not like they need the help action, but 25 is going to get them everything.
25.
As I say, I have pockets.
So, Tatiana,
Yes.
I wasn't going to give you this information yet, but here we are. Because I didn't expect anyone to ask what the sales were, but here we are.
Oh shit! I gotta do that too.
Hang on. My notes have... I just have been ignoring my note document. But if I'm getting big shit...
Let's just say that you know this symbol. It looks oddly like Narcissus.
No! Not that bitch! What?
You wanna enlighten us, Tati?
Hang on. Okay. Whatever. No, it's pirates, dragons, Narcissus, ship.
It's an ivory mask with sapphire eyes. To be specific, because I found it.
What's with sapphires all of a sudden?
Ivory mask with sapphire eyes. I suppose that kind of as we come up closer to the ship, you know, Estrella, you point out and you're like, oh my god, those sails are weird. And I turn and look, and I kind of go pale for it. Tatiana goes pale, and the snakes atop her head all still, and they just kind of go slack into her hood, and she's...
Are you okay?
Well, that is certainly the question.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Something like that.
Well, okay, so I don't know how much you guys know about Medusa as a whole. Oh boy. So typically this is a blood curse. Somebody in your family or you has to do something really bad to piss off the right person, and in that case, my great grandmother. Yes, grandmother, great, yes. She sort of so we were followers of Narcissus back ages ago, and here's where we sort of run into the problem. My grandmother prayed relentlessly to be the most powerful and beautiful woman in the world. She had everything she could ever actually want, but nothing that my grandfather did could really ever sate her. And she late one night prayed to Narcissus for everything that she thought that she deserved. And Narcissus came down. Actually, if you give me a second, I wrote this up a long ass time ago.
Sure did. Ooh, we get the lore.
Yeah, this is where
this
is
is stuff
it?
we haven't touched since Odyssey day 1.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And if you subscribe to our Patreon, you'll get access to this because I'm gonna give it to Heather and Evelyn to post. Tatiana has an entire family tree, including her family curse written on it. Oh my stars, where is it?
Do you want me to help real quick? Narcissus
nope, I found
was
it.
the bestower.
Yes, if you want to do that.
curse.
Yes, thank you. It did not want to do okay, come on, you can do it. Yeah, so Vasiliki was my great grandmother's name. So Wow, I named these characters a long time ago before I learned how to pronounce any of their names, and I did never learn this one. But and in the little pouch that I wear on my thigh, I'm gonna pull out this this very long piece of parchment. It is going to have our family crest on it, which is 2 bundles of wheat, and then with my grandfather Vasilios's face. But it's got at the top, it's got 2 bundles of wheat and his face on it. And she's gonna kind of unfurl it down, and when she does it takes up quite a bit of space. Like it's a whole story. And she's gonna read to you guys essentially this family curse. This is Vasilios and Vasiliki were the lord and lady within the land of Thylea. Vasilios was beloved by his people, but Vasiliki was looked on with disdain. A vain woman, she only cared for herself. Praying to the gods, Vasiliki asked for all the riches in the world. Make me richer than all the kings, and make me more beautiful than Narcissus. Hearing this, Narcissus descended upon the castle's temple. Malice in their eyes, Narcissus laughed in Vasiliki's face. Black smoke surrounded Vasiliki as Narcissus' voice filled the room. You will become that which you desire. Your innermost emotions will become your outward beauty. Men will see your body and lust for you, only to look upon your face with horror and turn to stone. Your eyes, Narcissus spat, will reflect the gold coin that you pray for. You will wander the land years after your love dies, never aging, never changing. Appearing within the smoke, the features of Narcissus manifested before her and laughed in her face. Their face twisted into a cruel and grotesque smile as snakes protruded from Vasiliki's hair, biting into her skin and soaking her body with blood and poison. Rise, Medusa, rise and witness my creation. With another laugh, Narcissus vanished, leaving Vasiliki alone. A whisper crept into the air as Narcissus left her with these parting words. The women of your blood will suffer this fate, unless... The word hung in the air as Vasiliki crawled towards the altar, pulling herself up. She looked at her reflection in the water, and with a flash of golden light, stone erupted all over her skin. As the light dissipated, Vasiliki had been petrified. A look of pure terror encased in her features, permanently knelt over the altar. Her golden eyes shone through the stone, the scream frozen in time.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's great.
Holy
I'm
crap.
no stranger to that stuff.
So
Are all of us cursed in one way or another? I mean,
Did a lot of cursing.
Are you just doing...
I may not have
That's
been
some complex
cursed.
trauma.
I'm technically not cursed. Some of my people are, but not me.
I did
Your
cursing.
city's safe.
That was my city, not me.
Fair.
Okay. So, Tatiana, the person who is here is potentially is the follower of Narcissus, is what we can gather then from that symbol.
So
that
we
would
don't
be my assumption. Yes.
Yeah, so
We can approach. I do not fear Narcissus. I don't fear Narcissus. I will kill her. She has ruined countless lives in my family, and I will not let her ruin anyone else.
All right. Whatever you need, we got your back.
Oh boy.
So,
What are you
guess
guys doing?
go towards him, go towards screaming, go towards laughter. Tough decisions.
Yeah.
What feels like the least ominous?
Screaming.
Honestly,
They're all kind of
actually,
anonymous?
yeah.
The yelping.
Somehow, yes. The screaming, the like, not the like joyful yelling, but like the
But like
fearful
the
yelling.
yelping. Yeah.
It seems the least ominous at this point.
Yeah, honestly. we're gonna go towards the maybe we can help somebody.
It'd be a good place to start.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna go towards the yelping scary screams that aren't scary. I don't know.
Okay, so you're gonna head into the forest, and towards the yelping that you're hearing,
but very cautiously. Being sneaky and keeping to the shadows.
Absolutely. Can you guys make me a group stealth check then?
Yes. Oh wait. What am I? I'm wearing splint armor. Yeah, that is stealth disadvantage. I doubt I'll get much lower, but well, the second roll was a 19. The first roll was a 4, so that's 5 for mine because I have disadvantage because of my armor.
Gosh, we need to get you some tattoos.
All right. Midas, what did you get?
Else got?
I got a 5.
5. Estrella?
22.
Nyx?
24.
Tatiana?
Muted.
10.
10.
My bad.
You guys are able to kind of go through the woods with a little bit of stealth. Midas, you're a little heavy-footed in the back, kind of landing a crunch here and there.
Minotaur got big old hooves.
And what you notice is, as you guys start to head into the forest, it gets a little bit denser, but there seems to be a decent amount of space between these trees. Like the trees themselves have kind of created a space for larger creatures. And as you guys are kind of looking through them, you hear footsteps running, a patter to the right, and then you hear a yelp to the left and another running of, and you hear someone say, "Sarah, I found one over here. Which way are you?" And another running and dash from deeper in as people are kind of like running almost like through the trees, but you can't quite track them down.
So it sounds like they're running on the ground through the trees. Does it sound like normal boot fall? Is this something else? Like
It sounds
what?
like it sounds like a normal boot fall. They sound like they are tracking something. Midas.
This might be a long shot.
Go for it.
But as a minotaur, I have keen snout. Despite your powerful demeanor, you have a delicate nose. Can I sniff any of them out? Can I do a perceptive little?
Go ahead and give me perception with advantage.
A little sniffy sniff?
Yes. I believe that is a 19, but let me make sure. Nope, that's an 18.
An 18. As you kind of like turn your head up and sniff around, you get this strong scent of centaurs.
There's
which
centaurs
is
here.
different from the smell, or different from the sound of what you're hearing. It sounds like a human footfall.
I wonder if the humans are trying to get to the centaurs, because I smell centaurs.
Centaurs?
Yeah.
Maybe that was the freedom feeling we were feeling before.
They kind of smell like horses, but not quite. Like horses that use deodorant.
And as you say that, you see a centaur kind of rush through, but you notice that the centaur looks younger, not very aged, like a young centaur kind of running through the trees. And Evelyn, I need you to take your headphones out.
Thank you.
For everyone in chat, this is going to get a little bit content warning for gore. As this centaur runs forward, it curls over in pain immediately as it starts screaming. He goes, "I thought I had more time. No, I wanted to bond," and it explodes, and from its body, crawling out from inside of it, a large scorpion, almost the entire size of the centaur itself, starts creeping its way out of the centaur and onto the land. And you see the centaur, the scorpion's head kind of turn, and it kind of looks down and rushes off into the distance towards where you last heard the yells for Sarah.
I do not think that we should follow that.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I expected scorpions, but not giant scorpions. Okay.
And not from that. No.
Yeah. Randall, I got the message without you needing me to send me a message. I managed to put 2 and 2 together with the hand motions.
That is a whole pile of no.
Yeah,
I've
let's
seen
not.
a lot of things.
Don't want to go towards that. Let's go literally anywhere else.
We can go talk to the boat guy.
They said something about bonding?
Back to the boat, dude.
Yeah, we'll go back to the boat guy. I'm not concerned.
Back to the boat.
Yeah,
guy.
we'll deal with that later.
We'll
I guess
circle
that was
back to
very
this one.
ominous. There's a scorpion that way. Let's go this way.
I think I need to fireball this entire fucking island.
Yeah.
Burn it to the ground. Throw the whole thing out.
Oh gosh, I'm sweating again.
Burn it. Burn it all.
I'm
Good
so
one.
glad you can hear
That is
it.
the worst.
Throw away the entire island. Just goodbye.
I feel like that's worse than an island full of spiders. Okay?
Fair.
Than saying something.
And they're large.
I have bonfire as a cantrip. I create bonfire as a cantrip. I can just start casting that. We can get this island
Fucking
ablaze.
RuneScape just had a wall of fire.
Oh my
Just start
god.
lighting shit on fire.
Minus turns
Nope.
into just giant
Hate it here.
triangles.
Oh, firebolts.
You see
I
every
got burning
polygon.
hands. I got burning hands, but I've got like one use of that, so.
I have
So,
firebolt and sacred flame as cantrips.
are you guys headed back to the coast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool, got it.
We
So
say
you guys
nope,
saw what
and
you
we're
saw,
going
and were
back.
like, "Peace, yo."
Nope.
Not for me. And went back to the shore where you see that man standing there, and you kind of come out this time a little bit closer to the ship as you guys kind of lost a little bit of your way in the forest. And he's standing there very militant with his hands against his back. He's in a full military uniform, and he has 4 pins on his lapel. And he kind of just stands there and goes, "Hey, who are you?"
Well, that's kind of a loaded question. Who are you?
Well, I am, wait a second, I wrote the name down.
Wasn't expecting that, was he?
I just forgot. Lieutenant Aphrodite.
Lieutenant of what army?
No army. We are from Arigia. We are here for the trials.
The trials?
Trials?
Of course. Are you not here for the same? Are you from Arigia?
No.
Wait,
Whereabouts are you
didn't
from?
If I tell you, are you going to kill me?
No, we're not here for anybody else. We have no. We're not here for war or conquest. We're here to do our trials and go back home.
Okay, cool. We're from Thylea.
Well, yes, everyone is from Thylea.
Well, that's how else do you want me to?
Mitros.
Mitros. Very far
Kinda.
away. You guys remember a little bit that Arigia is very far down on the peninsula and very far away from Mitros. And so they don't interact very often. So much so that it's somewhat of an isolated city. And he kind of goes a little bit at ease and goes, "I thought you were one of mine. We're here for the Trials of Regia. We come here to do our Proving Ground initiation. It's a holy place for our warriors.
Interesting. Is that your
What do
boat?
these trials involve? Yeah.
Yes, this is my boat. Regia, we come here. We send our newest recruits out. They must come back with a scorpion tail, one that they have killed. Sometimes they bond to a centaur, and we bring those back as well. The centaurs here are somewhat afflicted, and so they are always looking for strong warriors. And we send our warriors here to become basically mounted centaur warriors, and the people here are willing to bond with us for that.
As long as it's all consensual.
Mostly. I mean, if the centaur doesn't bond, then they turn into a scorpion themselves, but...
So, I was just about to get to that. We got to see that. That's why we came. Yeah. That was not good.
Oh, it seems pretty bad.
That's why there's no adult centaurs. Only teenagers that we mostly see. They run around frolicking, living their life to the best. They obviously, they don't have much of a life to live most of the times unless they bond with a warrior. So we come and help with the process.
Is the island the problem?
If I were to guess, it has
Like if
something
you take
to do with
them
that
off the
tower.
island, they're fine?
No, they have to bond. Even coming off the island, we had someone tried that earlier. They didn't quite bond. They said that they did, but they lied. He came out of the ship, turned into a scorpion. We all had to kill the scorpion. It's not fun.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Not a fun thing to do. But we assume that the obelisk up there is some type of radiation or emitting some type of interference. None of us are able to go near it. It's strictly forbidden by our laws. We had many people go near and never come back.
Interesting.
Straight's gonna lead her. Do we have laws like that in Mitros? Can we get close?
Well, I'm gonna go touch it.
Do we want
I
to
don't
get
know.
close?
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know. I feel kind of bad. You turn.
If
Could you
nobody
imagine if
came
you
back?
turned into a giant scorpion?
What if?
Just
Okay,
instead
but
of
what
us
if by
getting
getting? But what if by getting close to the obelisk, we turn into giant scorpions?
Then I'll
Maybe
ensure your
that's
swift
how
death.
they never. Maybe that's why they never
you.
came back.
We've never gone near it. We don't. Just don't go near it. It's against our laws, and we follow rules. I have 3 recruits out there currently in the
I
trials.
like to break
Probably
them.
2 now.
Is one of their names Sarah?
Who is there,
Yes.
Sarah?
Okay.
dealing with some
Well,
Probably not for long.
yeah, Sarah met a scorpion. I
I
think.
hope they're able to
Or
defeat
might
them.
be
If
meeting
not,
a
then they weren't
scorpion.
worthy.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
wow. Okay.
But I just wanted to circle back to the boat.
It's a fine vessel.
It sure is. Narcissus, though, it's odd.
Praise be to Narcissus. Are you familiar with him?
Intimately.
Oh, that's what Regia. That's our main god. We sail in the name of Narcissus all over. We don't often go up to Mitros, but we have our attaches. They have temples there. You could
I don't.
come
I
meet him.
don't feel that need whatsoever.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like pull my hood down and be like,
Oh, you are a cursed one. Are you cursed by the obelisk as well?
no.
Well,
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, I always get social cues, but I wouldn't call myself an idiot.
Things are a little complicated. You'll have to excuse my fiance, girlfriend. What's the word we're using?
I think we're engaged at this point. Oh wait, we haven't told anyone. Ooh! cat's out of the bag.
Beyonce.
Baby, the cat was out of the bag last night. I heard everything.
I could.
Yeehaw.
We were just reading.
We were studying.
Wait,
What were you studying for, Midas?
Magic.
And fighting.
Wow, you're
So I
so
know how to use
bad.
my weapons a little bit
Nick's
better.
is so lost. Like, what the fuck is
Liars.
happening?
Estrella was teaching me a magic missile.
Or were you teaching Estrella magic missile?
Oh God!
I might have
Wow,
been the one
really only
casting it.
three
but-
shots?
Wouldn't you
I
like
mean,
to
if you
know?
upcast it.
Out of character. Oh my freaking God!
I didn't mean that to be an innuendo. It's literally the most recent spell I've learned.
Oh my God!
Everything's an innuendo at this point.
I'm sure that's the
Welcome
most
to the
recent spell you
academy.
learned.
Nix looks over at Tati and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Oh!
No. What? No.
Oh.
Sold. Well,
I think what Tati means is, and Estrella holds up her hand, and goes, "This is what we mean."
Yeah.
congratulations.
I mean,
thank you.
Excuse my fiance for calling you an idiot. Things
fine.
things are a little we don't run into a lot of people from Eurasia. Things are complicated and narcissist, and all that stuff.
Nice.
We're gonna go investigate the obelisk. Do you have any more information on it?
Good luck.
That's a no.
Okay, cool. Thanks, bud. Great work here. Midas is gonna walk away, face bright red.
Need I remind you two, at the end of our last stream, you guys had to, I think it was to attune, and you were like, we should probably get to attuning. I remember
Did make a
that.
silly little.
We did say that we were gonna attune our rings.
Yeah.
We just have to be together. That leaves everything up to the
In walls.
imagination.
But you didn't deny it.
You got us there.
There's many ways to attune to a magical item.
Yeah.
It's
You're
gonna take
still denying it, though.
4 hours to get to this obelisk. Is that where you guys like to head?
Do we want to go there
Yes.
first or go check out the laughter?
Oh, we should probably check out the laughter. It's probably closer.
It's about, so if you check out the laughter, it's about an hour south.
Then it would be 5.
Then you're gonna go 5 back up north. Up to you.
Do the laughter first. Now that we know what the screaming is.
And laughter might be the young centaurs that we've been told about.
Frolicking and all that jazz.
I mean, it could be scorpions having a grand old time, but who knows?
No! If there are scorpions laughing.
Conga
If
lining.
scorpions are laughing. Nyx is going back to the boat and just fucking staying there the rest of the trip.
So as long as we don't run into any vinegaroons.
You head south, kind of sticking near the coastline so you can keep track, and heading towards the laughter. And as you get down further south, you see a small kind of pit. And inside you see some fire kind of coming out. And as you get closer, you can see the heads of what you assume to be small centaurs kind of bouncing around in circles as they're laughing and playing tag inside this pit. One of them kind of runs forward and goes, "Tag, you're it. No, that's not fair. I'm going to get you next." And they kind of like start running off in the other direction. What do you guys do?
They're not scorpions, so that's a good thing.
Yet.
Okay, maybe we should say hi.
You said they're in a pit?
Yeah, like a kind of like a sunk in like little valley area.
Okay. Not like a pit, like trying to
Not
keep
like
them
a-
trapped and they're all going to
Yeah.
turn into scorpions at one time and murder us.
No, that would be fun.
That's what I was picturing. I was like, I'm not going near that. No, ma'am.
It would not be fun. Not for us.
Everyone roll initiative.
I guess we should go I guess we should go talk to them.
I
Something
have
like that.
nightmares
Maybe-
tonight.
I want to say roll
we can
for
learn
initiative.
more about this scorpion thing.
Just like at the screen
Roll
just
for
gets like
initiative.
my whole face just goes.
Can you imagine? Hi, editing. Please do that.
All right, so you go out and say hi.
Yeah, we're gonna walk
Yeah.
forward and be like, hello,
Hey.
non-scorpion centaurs.
Okay, rude. Of course we're not scorpions. Who are you? Are you strong? Are you wanting to are you warriors?
I mean, technically, yes.
Yeah. We're
Absolutely.
heroes.
Where's your scorpion
Of the
tail?
prophecy.
Oh,
No one
Yeah,
said we
we
needed
don't-
one.
yeah.
He must not be that strong. Then one like kind of like cackles, and goes, hee hee hee. Yeah, they're probably not strong, are they?
I don't know. Have you seen this one? And she points at Midas.
I'm
He doesn't
literally
have
just
hands.
gonna.
He lifts up his paw and just goes, yeah, that one does look.
What?
Hoof. Straya has paws.
Wait.
Horses, centaurs, and bulls have hooves.
Yeah.
Centaurs
no, I'm
also have
Centaurs have
arms.
They do have
arms.
arms. I forgot about that fact. They
Arms, but their
We
legs
were
are
just
hooves.
picturing a horse.
do. Pretty much.
A talking horse with a human head? What? This is not easier to think about.
We're not
At
gonna
this
go
point,
there.
I am.
Anyway, so he kind of looks up and goes, well, you don't have a scorpion tail, so you clearly can't be that strong.
I'm literally
What
gonna
do you
put my
want?
hand on my hip and throw my great axe over my shoulder. Well, we're here to make sure you don't turn into scorpions, but if you want to act like brats, then I go away
Oh,
and let
that
it.
happens anyway. You can't stop that.
I can certainly try.
Unless you want to bond, but then you need a scorpion tail to prove your strength.
Have you
I
ever
wanna-
been near the obelisk?
bond with a child.
No, we don't go near that.
Why?
Why?
Well, that's where our curse comes from.
And you don't, none of you have thought to go near it and try and stop the curse?
Nope. We're just living our best life.
Fair.
Okay.
So wait. To bond with you, we have to have a scorpion tail.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like protocol? Did someone like enforce that? Like, there's gotta be other ways.
Besides,
Because like, imagine before scorpions, how would people prove their worth?
Well, we don't have many writings of it left, but what's left in the library kind of shows that that's just what we're supposed to do. And then the regions came and helped us, and it helps both of us, because then it keeps the scorpions, because we don't want them growing in numbers, because then we'd all die, because they kill us too. So
so you either become a scorpion, or how old do people start becoming scorpions?
once we hit adulthood.
Does
So you
anyone look
turn
like
it-
a soul?
So as you hit adulthood,
They'll
you
look
turn into a
really young.
scorpion, or you bond with someone and leave the island.
With warriors, yes.
Where's the library?
How long
Well, you're looking
has
at
this?
it. It's all around us.
How long has this curse been here?
None of us can remember.
What,
I mean,
what
there's
is
no word of mouth, right?
what does bonding even entail?
Well, we make a bond, an oath of service to each other, and we are able to not be cursed. Most of us don't stay here, though. We go back to Regio. It's much nicer over there anyway.
We're not from Arisia.
So you're not really good warriors.
Okay.
I'm gonna come in there and take his
Listen
head off. I swear to God.
I grabbed
5
Tati
seconds,
before.
I'm going to chase down a scorpion just to prove myself.
You would.
I mean, like I said, we don't have many writings on it. It's just the way it is. Can we have fun now? You're yucking our yum.
Do you have any adults, or at least anyone close enough to being an adult?
Fucking child.
Some of the more teenaged centaurs are probably in the inner islands watching the Arisians fight.
Cool.
I suppose we'll go that way then. So we don't
We can
yuck
go
your
there
yum.
on our way to the I guess we can go that way in terms of the obelisk. We'll have to hit that or so.
Anyway.
So, okay, so if nobody remains on this island into adulthood, how are there new centaurs on the island?
That's what I want to know.
Do you guys show up in a boat?
I mean, we're old enough. Not us, but like some of the older, you know. Teen pregnancy happens.
Oh my god. Oh my freaking god.
Here's the thing, I didn't want to ask the question because I knew you were going to give me that answer, and I didn't want to.
No.
It's once a year, man. I can't do anything about it, man.
Yes, just imagine the regions being like, oh, they had babies, gotta drop them back off on the island.
How many of you are there currently?
I don't know. You have so many questions. Can we leave
We've never been here
now?
before.
Theoretically, the population should be getting smaller and smaller as more of you are removed from the island and turn into
I
scorpions.
mean, I have less friends, but...
It's probably your attitude.
And the other one walks up and goes, tag, you're it. And he goes, no, you distracted me. And he turns back around and starts running off towards them as they kind of chase each other in a circle.
That was enlightening.
I
gonna
don't
need
even
to find, I don't know, these teen ones. Maybe they know a little bit more.
Why don't we just
No
go to
wonder
the
why they're not
obelisk and
being
cut out the
bonded.
middleman?
Yeah.
Can we just go to the obelisk and cut out the middleman?
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys
Tatiana,
know
I'm
anything about centaurs, but they are not exactly forthcoming.
Yeah, I'm with Tatiana on this one.
All right.
Wouldn't we have to pass by? I mean, I would assume that we would pass by on the way to the obelisk, right?
You might. Depends on how do you guys want to go through the forest or do you want to stick to the coastline?
Is one gonna take longer than the other?
No, but your encounter chances go up in the forest. You probably can
I'm
find
sticking
them.
to the fucking... No, ma'am. I'm sticking to the coastline.
Scorpion.
I think we should go coastline.
There's only room
Okay.
for one cold-blooded monstrosity on this team, and that slot has been filled. Thank you.
All right.
Are you
We can-
cold-blooded?
we can-
Oh wait, no, I'm warm-blooded. I'm a warm-blooded monstrosity. Never
I'm
mind.
literally a reptile.
Yeah, birds are.
You stick to the
warm.
coastline, heading up. It's gonna take about 5 hours to get there.
It's okay, guys. We can do biology.
And about halfway through the journey, you hear a scream come from inside the forest. And you hear it's distant. It's pretty distant. It would be out of your way to go check it out, but it's up to you.
It sounds like Sarah didn't win against the scorpion.
I was gonna say, does it sound like Sarah again?
It sounds probably of a female voice.
Yep. Sorry,
Okay.
Sarah. Get good.
Lieutenant Aphrodite just kind of goes,
Cold-hearted, but I'm
"Yeah."
not that mean.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Sarah-
are we just gonna abandon Sarah? Can we just, I mean, she's on a
Yeah.
proving mission.
Yeah.
That's what I just
listen,
said. I said get good.
I don't know what
Sarah-
that would mean.
Sarah's already seeing the "you died" flash across the screen.
We hear a cannon off in the
appearing at the last bonfire.
Wow.
Cannon fire in the distance. There's fireworks. Sarah's pictures in the sky. Well, damn. Good luck.
Light shines off the obelisk.
Well,
The obelisk acts as the projector.
I guess Sarah didn't. What did you say? Get good.
Sarah
Yeah.
appears at the last bonfire. It's fine.
You guys, they're making me die. Take about 5 hours to get to the obelisk.
Maybe you should get good.
And
Drink
as
water, bitch.
you head up towards this beautiful obelisk, you see the trees start to get sparser and sparser as the clearing kind of opens up. And as you enter the field, you notice at the center of the island the sun shining down from a clear, cloudless sky, and before you is a huge stone obelisk reaching more than 200 feet into the heavens. Entry into this strange tower seems impossible as it's flush on all sides. There are no doors or windows to be seen, and stretching between you and the tower is a field of vibrant yellow wildflowers.
What kind of flowers?
Can I check out these wildflowers?
Who wants to make that nature check?
On a scale of a 1 to like 10, I'm feeling pretty 3. So if anybody does better,
I'm feeling pretty -1.
I'm feeling, I don't know,
So
like
you're
a 4.
off the charts.
I'm feeling like a 4.
Not me.
Estrella, get good.
Tatiana, go ahead and make you that nature check then.
What? No. Wait.
I turn to Estrella. Babe, what kind of flowers are these? They're really pretty.
Hang on, I have a thingy.
Estrella, if you'd like, you can also make the roll.
They're not as pretty as these, though, babe.
That's an 18. I slowly start making a flower crown.
That's a nat 1. I don't know what the fuck these are.
I'm not the first character of mine to frolic through the flowers. Teehee.
I would wait to frolic until we know what they are.
I will not be frolicking through shit. These are yellow flowers, and that's all you got.
You look at these flowers, and nothing really catches your eye about them particularly. They seem like a typical yellow daisy flower, but it is a little bit strange, Estrella. It's Tatiana, you have no fuck. You're just like, oh, that's a fucking flower. But Estrella, you're like, it does seem a little odd that like it all just ends to this tower. Perhaps maybe whatever it's emanating is creating a field around it. Perhaps there's something coming off that's dragging these flowers here. You can't parse it together.
Can I get close to the flowers? Like, can I kind of crouch down and look at them? Can I cast Identify on it? Can I touch it and cast Identify?
Sure, then go for it.
Yes, identify.
Instantly poisoned.
That's what I want. I'm the best person for that. Okay,
True.
yeah, I'm gonna cast Identify. It takes a minute, but
Yeah. Takes a minute, and you have to touch it. I learned that during Iceland.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magical item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn the properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. You also learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you touch yeah.
So you go to kind of understand this flower, and it is a typical yellow wildflower. It is not. The flower has magic behind it, somewhat of, I would imagine, enchantment behind it. But it's not an enchantment to a person. It's not like going to poison you. You can tell it's not going to affect you negatively if you walk through it.
Oh, so sweet. I'm going to start making a flower crown. And I put one on my head.
Okay.
Okay, well, if it's not poisonous or going to murder us, then I suppose we can walk towards the obelisk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna...
Let's go.
Nix, it is a new day. Are you happy or sad?
I was happy.
So surprised you didn't fly. As you all enter...
Instead of him walking or not.
True.
This obelisk, like, what the hell is this thing?
As you guys enter the field of flowers, the sun zips across the sky and sinks into the eastern horizon. The sky darkens until it's decorated with twinkling stars. After a few moments, the sun rises from the west and sets again in the east. This day-night cycle repeats. Estrella, Midas.
Back that up, backing up. As soon as I see that things are moving too fast in the sky, I'm immediately backing up out of the.
I'm not even in the flowers.
Yeah, I back.
What sort of time butt fuckery did we just walk into?
Yeah, I back that thing up the moment.
Estrella hits Midas. Estrella hits Midas. Goes,
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
I'm
to
already
just be
dragging
all
you
that,
out
right?
of here.
Right?
Nyx.
I want to Arcana check the obelisk before, like, I did not step into the flowers, but I do still want to Arcana check because I assume that even though I'm not in the flowers, I saw it zip across the sky.
As you no, you were outside. You actually see Midas, Estrella, and Tati. Did you walk in?
Yes.
You see Midas, Estrella, and Tatiana vanish.
Oh, son of a
Like
bitch.
dematerialize, like and turn into flowers themselves. They kind of turn these yellow petals that fall.
Okay, so what happened when we all walked back out? Because
Yeah,
of the
what happened
You
when we
back
backed that
out,
thing up?
but the day-night cycle repeats over and over until the surroundings become a blur. Suddenly,
Are we
the
losing
night
time?
sky comes back into focus, and you find yourself before a previously unseen doorway leading into the tower, and pathetic cries of smaller children and infants drifts from the entrance.
That was going to be my question was, do we see anything on the obelisk? But we do.
Nyx, you can roll an Arcana check if you want.
Yeah, I absolutely do.
But as you guys back out behind the flowers, you guys seem to just get brought here.
Oh my God, where did my...
And
Okay.
you're not unsure if time has truly passed or not.
Yeah, because that
This is some
matters.
Time Island fuckery.
Yeah, it is. That's
That's weird.
It's very
What'd
weird.
you get, Nyx?
A 21.
When you try to discern the obelisk and take a look at it, you recognize that there's kind of this shimmering effect along the side of the obelisk, as if the obelisk itself has an enchantment. This whole area has this enchantment. And you recognize this to be types of magic cast by someone or something. But other than that, you're not really getting much answers by just staring at it.
I don't want to go in there. They disappeared.
Are you joining your companions or not?
If we look, do we see Nyx?
No. When you look back, they're just gone.
Okay. Nyx
Okay.
has disappeared. Weird time shenanigans is going on.
And there's a door.
I use sending to contact Tati.
Okay. Read me.
As long as they're on the same
Sending.
plane of I think it's as long as you guys are on the same
You can
plane
send a
of
message
existence.
across any distance even to other planes of existence. But if the
Mhm.
target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Yes.
5% chance. Okay, what is your message first?
My message, oh God, it has to be 25 words.
Has to be 25 words. I got you. I'll count.
Where the fuck are y'all? And are you alive?
All right. Oh. Nyx, roll me that D100. 1 through 5, it hits. Anything else, it does not hit.
No, it's opposite.
No, flip.
Opposite.
Oh, 5% chance it
chance
doesn't get there?
doesn't show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 1
Yeah.
through 5, it won't land.
Okay, D100. Oh, that's a 14. Thank God.
It comes in a bit crackly, Tatiana, but you do hear it.
Does it allow you to send back?
Yes.
It can answer in a like manner immediately. You get 25 words.
Okay. Okay, Evelyn, are you counting again?
I got you.
Okay. We're fine. Time magic. Step in the flowers.
Step in the flowers.
Yep. Please.
Please.
We just put that in there.
The delayed, please.
There's like an ellipses in the message. And
Yeah.
there's not.
Please?
That's how you know that it's me. I don't say please for
Okay.
shit.
I step through the flowers.
And as you guys are looking back at Nyx, you see that same effect of the sky, the sun rising and setting swiftly as you appear with these beautiful yellow flowers that kind of wisp around your ankles and start to come up over your head and your wings and fall down as you appear in front of your party.
Oh, cool. Good.
There's
Okay.
a door now.
We're all here together. Yep.
Any idea how we get back?
Nope.
Nope. Because we tried to back out and we were still here. So I think the only way is forward.
I think you're right.
Okay. I should have just flown over these damn flowers and checked the obelisk myself on my side. That probably would have been
Now we get to go inside.
To crying,
Oh yeah, and children are crying on the indoors.
Oh yeah.
which can't be good.
No, never good.
Just point that out. There's children crying.
Yeah,
Okay.
never a good sign.
We should
I
probably
walk
go
towards the
this way.
door.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
like a large arch that kind of just gives way into the tower. Who's stepping inside? You all going in? Okay.
Yeah.
You all step inside of this tower, and you notice that the room is filled with over a dozen children.
Oh.
Some are infants, barely able to toddle, while others are a few years old.
What species are these children?
Human.
Not what I was expecting.
I was expecting scorpions or centaurs.
I was expecting centaurs. Interesting.
Well, actually, human and elves.
And
Let me finish
elves.
reading. Most of them clutched yellow flowers in their hands. Some are human and elves, while others are minotaurs and centaurs. Piled in the corner of the room are heaps of clothing and equipment that might have belonged to the adult version of these children, and some that you noticed even the Aresian symbol on them.
Wait a hot fucking minute.
There's
Are
some
these-
fuckery afoot.
Are these all the people that have walked into the flowers beforehand and never escaped, and their time rolled backwards?
Oh no. Well, okay, so wait. If time rolls backwards, then that means I
No.
can probably become a Sphinx again.
No, I spent 500 years as a 10-year-old. I'm not going back.
It's okay. It's okay.
Newsflash, Midas. We don't have a way out.
Well,
Oh, and you're
we're
still
gonna-
a 10-year-old. This
Well,
is
I'm
just a
gonna-
bad dream.
Please shut up.
And you see waddling up to you this small little 5-year-old. He's a small blonde-haired boy
No.
wearing kind of like a
It's
tunic, and he kind of looks up and goes, "What are you doing here?"
How long have you been here?
Hello, small
Oh.
child.
Forever and ever,
Oh.
5 ever.
Oh, that's not
Five
reliable. You're
ever.
small.
Oh,
You think
no.
a day is forever.
What's your
Um,
name?
My name's Leander.
Leander?
Yeah. You shouldn't have come here. You're in danger.
What?
We're picking up on that, bud.
Well, Lotus Witch is gonna be really angry with you.
Where's the
Lotus
lotus?
Where
Witch?
is she?
I need to talk to her.
Up the stairs, but she's not gonna be very happy with you. You should beg forgiveness.
Leander,
yeah.
I'll consider it. I'm gonna walk right past him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh.
follow
Bye.
Tatiana.
What are your names?
Oh,
We'll be friends
Estrella.
now.
Be good. Stay there. If
I
anything
will- I will-
happens, it'll be
I'll
okay.
remember what you look like this, because you're gonna be like me soon.
But I'm a cat. I go meow.
Oh, you'll be cute, Tiny. We'll be
Oh,
best
no.
friends.
You know what? I'm used to this.
All right.
I'm
guess
just gonna,
bye.
I'm gonna like pat him
We'll
on
be
the head
back.
and walk away.
We'll be back.
Oh, please don't pat my head. I'm an adult.
Not right now, little guy.
Not right now, you're not, babe.
Don't forget to beg.
Baby, I don't beg for anything.
You're
Got
about to. You're about to beg a
Okay.
lot.
Got it. You stay here. Be good. Play games and stuff, but not
so
in
you're
the
doing
flowers.
anything?
I'm on a straight.
I'm literally just like, this, just like, fuck.
I really don't want to be a child again.
I mean, you could stay down here and we can kind of take care of things. I'd rather you. I don't know how this magic works, but you can't be a kid again.
No.
I would rather be stuck in hell again
Oh, that's
than
saying a
become
lot.
whatever that was.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Well, we're going up the stairs.
Yep, let's just keep going.
We'll have to figure it out.
You guys start to ascend the spiraling staircase that ascends this tower, the Lotus Witch Tower, which you now know, and it seems to go on for what seems forever. Time within that tower seems to take on forever. Time seems to take on a strange quality as you experience outside. Some windows are flooded with intense sunlight, while others gentle beams of moonlight. Climbing the staircase is disorienting and leaves you feeling nauseated. Would any of you like to look out of any of the windows?
I'll look out one of the sunny ones, sure.
Okay. There is no glass barring this sunny window. It's about a foot tall window. And you see inside of it, like pancakes, 3 layers of this beautiful paradise. This top layer has this just shining light, and you see people kind of living on top of it, happy and excited. And as it goes down to the next layer, there's no, they're not. But they're all happy and content. The next layer goes down, and you see torrential storms, and people are living in it, but they seem content with it. And in the last layer, you see a large sea. If you know D&D lore, you'll know what this is.
I do, and I do think I know what this is.
Okay.
I believe.
Are we looking at different planes?
Might be. You can make me a Arcana or History.
I'm gonna do. Oh shit! I have good on both.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna do history. That's a 16.
These could be other planes of existences.
I think it's one in particular. I think it's Arcadia.
It is not.
No, that's not the one it is. As soon as I said it, I was like, I know that that's not right.
I don't think it's the positive plane.
No, it
is? Is it the positive plane and the negative plane? And I forget what the other one is.
Yeah.
You were looking at Elysium.
Elysium. That's the one.
I know that freaking thing. That's the only
Above
one.
table, I know that because I have to go possibly to the positive plane to destroy something.
Yeah.
And
It's the plane of neutral good.
yeah, but if you go there, it will literally kill you unless you're a celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
And you
Well,
guys,
that's great.
When we're the spiral staircase, does it have like a center, like a clear center that's not
Yeah.
stairs?
it's
I'm
just
gonna
a
start just-
flying up the middle.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
tired of walking.
absolutely. It still seems to go up, and you're passing them a little bit. Would you guys look in any of the other windows?
So we have a light window, a dark window.
I will tell you, I have 7 windows. There are
Oh,
7
wow.
particular windows. If you want,
I will
like
look
to
out one of
them.
the moonbeam windows.
Yeah, and I can kind of describe. So there's the bright light window. There's a very reddish hot window. There's a moonbeam like window. There's a window that is dark with like a blue ambiance and the smell of decay coming from it. There's one window that gives off like it has one sun and one moon. There's a window that seems oddly familiar, and then there's a window that has a purple glow coming from it. So, let's start with Tatiana. Looking at the window with the moonlight coming out of it, you see empty expanse of stars and nebula. You see in this one what you would probably assume is the astral plane.
So this place is kind of like it.
Again, this one has no glass to the window, so you could technically, if you could fit, you might be able to go through the window.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Does the decayed window smell familiar?
When you go to the decayed window and kind of going up and looking at it, you see a scene of an army of Yugoloths getting ready to fight. The river running by, you see as arms are reaching up and out. This one is not D&D lore, but more Greek inspired. This would probably be a plane of Hades.
That's what I was kind of getting at. It's got to be somewhere death,
Like the underworld.
that or somewhere where dead things go, which is why I asked if it was familiar, because I'm remembering back to the skeletons and shit with my creepy patrons.
Yeah, absolutely would be creepy close to that. Nyx, go first.
I was gonna say Hades is part of D&D.
I wanted to look at the sun and moon.
You look at the sun and moon one, and you see an interesting scene as it shows this large ball of green and blue and this moon orbiting around it. And it kind of zooms into this like peninsula-like region. One that kind of looks, you see one that oddly looks like a boot as it kind of goes closer to it. And you see a man who looks at him and goes, "Hector, I was waiting for you." And he looks at him and goes, "Achilles, this is where it ends." And you watch as Hector and Achilles run around a city, and Achilles follows him 3 rounds before Hector stood and fought. And the spear of Achilles pierces him before he falls. This is Earth, circa Greek times. Spoilers, I know.
Weird.
Now that's interdimensional.
That is great.
Okay, so
That shit got
which
weird.
which ones have we done? Which ones do we have left?
So we have done the bright window, the moonbeam, the decay, and the sun and moon. We have the familiar window, the purple window, and the red window left.
You should stay away from the red window.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna
Midas.
take the red window, but I'll
do the
look through
purple
the
one.
yeah, I'll look through the familiar one.
Midas, as you take a look at this island floating seemingly in the middle of water, it has a bunch of islands floating beneath it, like a sea beneath this large island, and it's just one island and multiple small islands beneath. And you see 3 cities that kind of dot this expanse. And you notice the ridge on the western side is kind of close to one of these cities, which is similar to Astoria. And you notice south of this city is a huge city at a dock with two inlets that kind of come in a large bronze statue on one.
Okay, so that's the window back to our plane.
That is indeed Thalia.
We are in some sort of Outlands sigil situation where there's a bunch of portals to various planes.
Nyx?
I wanted to look through the red window.
As you look through the...
Are we gonna look at the purple one?
Give me one second. As you look through the this window, you see what looks to be a hellish landscape filled with prisons. You see the land kind of scraped like the red sand, and you see just branching, decaying trees branching out, and these bats kind of flying over top of it. You see for a second as if it's perhaps 6 layers deep, and you're only getting just a glimpse of it.
No, I know what this one is.
What's this?
Well, at least
one,
I'm sure.
Freya?
This one
I
would be
don't know, there's a-
Tartarus.
Yeah. So, Tati, are we gonna both go up and look at the purple window?
I suppose at this point.
Let's go up and look at the purple window.
As you go up and look at
Afraid.
the purple window, you see a unique scene before you. You see this battleground, and inside of this battleground, you see in the center of it this like lantern kind of emblazoned into the ground of the center. And you see off to the side four like people grouped up in teams into corners. And as you're looking at it, you notice Kreia is actually standing in one of the teams. And you see a large banner that blazes in the signs that says Trials of the Academy.
Yep.
Do it. Oh, I had a feeling that's what that was gonna be. I was like, a lantern.
Yeah, the minute you said
More
a
on
lantern
that.
and blazing on the ground.
More on that later.
Interesting.
Keep that in mind. More on that later.
I will say though, as I spot Kreia, like, my heart does. I do like a very large sigh of relief.
You
Oh, and by the way, I forget which one is it. The window that looked familiar, the one that's Thylia, has glass covering it. The rest do not.
Oh, interesting.
Damn.
Good to know.
Break the glass.
You see, Kreia looks just real excited about whatever's about to go down.
Got it. Well, that's
So
good.
they're
I'm
having
just-
they're having a grand old time.
Okay.
I'm glad they're okay. Well, relatively speaking.
Relatively.
All right.
Well,
Remind me to talk to you about that, Evelyn, after stream.
Yeah, no, we're gonna. But I already know it. Yep. We'll chit chat.
Alrighty. Are you guys doing anything else with these windows? Or are you going to continue to ascend?
I'm just gonna keep them right up here in the old noggin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep ascending.
No breaking glass, no going out any.
No, what?
No, I have to
I
talk
am
to the photo switch.
I'm tempted to break glass, but I'm pretty sure if I attempted it, someone would stop me.
Mm-hmm. And it's not me.
I will say, fun fact for D&D lore, Hades is the neutral evil plane. It is also called the Grey Waste.
Thank you. I learned a little bit more about different planes when I was doing this section.
Yeah, I love the planar stuff. It's really fun.
You guys continue to ascend the staircase up towards the top of this tower, which seems to take quite a while. Seems like you're at this for an hour or two. Your legs are hurt, and it's an exhausting hike.
This is stupid. Why didn't they install, I don't know, a lift of some sort? Who's walking up this?
The twisting stair.
We are.
You are.
We are.
The twisting stair opens into a stone room at the top of the tower. The floor, walls, and ceiling are covered in etched hieroglyphics. Estrella, you recognize them. A closer look reveals that they are markings are roughly made, as if they were scratched into the rock with primitive tools. A majestic winged lion with a face of a regal woman sits in the center of the room. Behind her, a wide window shows the island below bathed in daylight. Upon seeing you, she looks at you and says, "Why have you disturbed my contemplation?" And we're going to go to break.
Well, that was just fucking rude.
So we're going to go to break before you guys get back into what this tower has in store for you.
So I'm not letting a Sphinx turn me into a child.
Why is there a fucking Sphinx here? That's the better question.
I will not go back to being 10 years old. I'm finally an adult.
I mean...
So you're 510.
Lovely. Great, guys. We'll
you
be
don't know
back.
what's gonna happen.
It's 525.
It'll be fine. What could happen? So we will be right back. I am gonna pop something up on stream for you guys to look at while we are taking our 10-minute breaks. We'll be back at 9:16-ish. So get your drinks, hydrate back up, and we will see you very soon.
Is this the thing?
Hello and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that surprise. Little words on stream.
Especially with
Especially since you guys got some good words.
Two hard puzzles and then pornography.
Porn and porno. Gotta love it. Thank you, words on streams, for that one. Also poop.
Also
oh my
poop.
gosh.
But popcorn.
We'll have that.
But also poop.
Sometimes on breaks as we move forward. So you guys have some stuff to interact with. But we have a story to get back to. And you guys...
And a Sphinx, apparently.
Have just come across this majestic and winged lion with a face that looks as regal as they are. And they look at you and say, "Why have you disturbed my contemplations?"
Estrella's gonna walk up with a finger. How are you off of the island of time?
You came here to just interrogate me, or
No, I'm just no. I just Sphinxes don't come off the island.
Oh, please.
We're here about the centaurs that are turning into scorpions.
Oh,
Maybe the baby's downstairs.
And the baby adults.
don't
Adult
you
babies.
just love them? Oh, I adore them all. They are my creations.
Creations or alterations?
The baby adults or the scorpion centaurs?
I like that. You green one. Medusa, I shall take that from you. The baby adults are mine.
Okay.
My creation. My alteration. My provocation to this nation.
Okay, Team Rocket blasting off again.
I hate it here and I quit. I do not have enough sleep in my system for this.
Yeah, we're a little curious about why?
Why what?
Why are you keeping baby adults in your basement?
My
Entryway.
children are punished.
Why?
You know, Cat, you look familiar.
Cat.
Why?
Cat put my wings on it.
So
Keep it together, there, Nix.
we're okay. What is this place in? Are you the Lotus Witch?
You've heard of me. You know my work. Oh, yes, it's me. I'm the Lotus Witch.
Yes, we have a few questions for you, if that's okay.
It is important to know your history. So no, I will not answer any of your questions. I don't have time for them.
You think fashion?
You would make great baby dolls, would you not?
No.
You know who would make a great baby doll? You.
There. No need for hostility.
I pat Estrella gently on the head.
Listen, it's important to know your history because those who don't know their history are doomed to repeat history mistakes. So, those who are oblivious to history are no better than, let's say, infants. And they should be treated as such.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now, perhaps you would like to answer a few of my questions.
I need to insight. Does she look familiar to me?
Make an insight check.
He
Even
did say
history,
she looked
shit.
familiar to you before the break.
I mean, yes, but I
It's
need to
giving very
know.
Time Island. That was my...
I mean, obviously.
I've also spent a considerable amount of time on the Time Island. Would it be possible
I kept you hidden
You were hidden.
enough.
went outside sometimes?
And you got yelled at now.
That's a 22 on my insight. Let
You
me
can tell
beat
this
her.
is a gyno sphinx.
Oh yes, we're all kind of sphinxes.
And you can you know that not you do know that it is not common for sphinxes to leave the island. They typically leave because they are kind of forced off the island, much like you were.
Banished even. Weird.
So perhaps this one had a similar fate, and has taken land here, and this is where they've made their time for the time being.
Great.
Tell me, do you deserve to be transformed into infants like the former adventurers downstairs?
No. Ma'am, do you? I'm sorry. What are your pronouns? I don't want to.
She, they. I mean, depends.
Okay. I didn't want to.
I did my time as a child.
I like this one. You'll get far. Yes, kitty cat purr, you.
You know, you did just say, do you deserve to be the baby dolls downstairs or whatever? Did you deserve to be kicked off the island of time?
Yes.
For what?
Oh, I've always had a fascination with curses. And the baby dolls, as you claim, are quite a one, and I do enjoy when the centaurs transform. Although that was brought upon them, they shouldn't have tore down their library. I was quite fond of it.
If the library were to be rebuilt, could the curse be lifted?
Can't be.
If a new library were to be built, could the curse be lifted?
History's already lost.
But they
It
can
was
build a
etched
new
into the
library.
trees themselves.
What if? What if? Let me. What if?
Enough talk.
Let me proposition you with something.
Fine,
What
go.
if I contributed new history to your library?
That still doesn't make up for the loss of the old history.
But they can begin to gather it, but they need a starting point. If we give them a starting point, then...
They can make a new history.
And then they won't be... Well, hopefully won't be so dumb in the future.
How about
Forward
this?
with forward.
You prove your wit against me, and I will answer questions that you have. I shall answer 5 questions if you are able to answer 3 of mine. You can get one wrong. I'll allow a little stumble, I guess.
Can we work together on the answers?
Sure. You are a party after all.
I
Poor
appreciate
Leonidas had a group of 5 as well, but they weren't quite smart. Cute kid, though.
Leonidas.
It's the little one downstairs.
You
Sorry.
said his
Yeah, I
name
know
was
it's-
Leander.
Yeah, you did
Leander.
say his name was Leander because
Oh,
Leonidas
he's
sounds
been here
familiar.
for 600 years.
Jesus Christ.
Well, once they mature, I just poof them back into children.
That's kind of funny.
Have you ever thought
My
that
nightmare.
maybe cursing people might get you something even worse?
Are you ready for my questions or not? I'm growing bored, and you don't like it when Sphinx gets bored, now do you?
No, no,
You
you
know-
don't like it when a Sphinx gets bored.
Heather, how do you feel?
That one.
So, my first question. History is important, so I hope you're paying attention. Who was the first of the Dragonlords? And yes, all of these questions will be questions about the world and its history.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
I'm not the note taker. Real bad.
I
was
will
not
say-
here.
I will say for this specific question, Estrella and Nyx, can you roll me a history check?
I was gonna say I was not here for this shit.
Same, actually.
I think it's
Really?
probably
That's a
just
13.
I was around 500 years ago when the
that's a
Dragonlords
19.
were doing stuff.
Nyx, with your 19, damn, you really wanted to go to the Telemach, the necropolis at Telemach, but you never really got a chance to go there.
Can I do a history check because I know that I know the answer? So can I do a history check to recall the information?
You may. Why I'm giving you guys this is because Estrella and Nyx, you were not here when we went to the adventures at the Telemach necropolis. So you would
Got
not know
it.
this one unless you watched back episodes.
I'm trying to think back.
You
to
said
how
I
far
didn't
I've
have
watched that.
I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to think back.
My notes in this notebook do not go back that far.
How does a dirty 20 sound?
Let's see. Give me 1 second. You remember going to the necropolis at Telemach, Tatiana. You remember meeting Damon, who gave you your Gem of Brightness. You remember seeing, the tomb of Telemach, Archleander, sworn of Valis themselves. You saw Adonis Nurdragon. But what stood out to you was that you guys went into a specific tomb and fought a minotaur
Yes.
inside of a tomb. The tomb where you received some answers.
The Axe of Xander.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what was that guy's name? Oh,
No,
hey.
Oh my
Hang
god.
on.
Tatiana, what was his name? The Axe of what?
Xander. I don't know his last name.
Xander will suffice.
Okay, cool. Because I was like,
He's
I
on-
don't have
he's on
his
the-
last name.
All of
He's
them.
on-
I was like,
He on the list. Xander, I just saw the list. Xander Hurath.
Hurath.
First
Yeah,
of his
okay.
order, Oathsworn of Balmitra.
That guy.
Oh, you two remember quite much. I thought it was funny. What was his name? And Estrella went,
I didn't know if we
the Axe of
needed.
Xander. What was his name though?
I didn't know if I needed
Yeah.
his last name, and I was like, I don't have that.
Xander Hurath, first of his order, Oathsworn of Balmitria. Balmitria. Because it's got an I in there.
correct. Now, I do love Xander. He was quite nice in those pesty dragons.
Look out, 2 notebooks.
I pulled up Discord.
That is 1 out of 3. Here is your next question. Who was the cruelest of the Dragonlords?
Gaius.
Leander.
Esther Arcleander.
Gaius
Fuck
wasn't a
him.
Dragonlord.
No. Gaius is immediately my brain just was like that asshole.
Arcleander.
Yes, Astor Arcleander.
Fuck him. Glad he's out of your body.
I've been in his. He's been in my. I don't
You
like
got
him.
to meet him.
Yeah, I
I'm a
didn't
big
like
fan.
it. No, it was bad.
No.
I close my eyes and all I see is death.
Wrote a lot of history as well.
Well, he was a very bad man, and he did very
Two
bad
questions,
things.
well done. Third question. What happened to the city of the Sirens?
We all look at Nyx.
I know what it is, but I don't know how specific I gotta be. It sank, technically speaking. It was sunk by Utheria and Sidon because they're assholes.
Oh, they're not assholes. They are profiteers, interesting cartographers of their own life. But yes, you're right. It sank. That was a rough day. So
I lean over
you
to
know
a
your
chair.
history quite well. Should have given you harder ones. They gave me 5 questions. One of them you would have no clue because you haven't actually hit that island yet. The last one, just for shits and gigs, was when Thylea bore fruit, which 2 titans sprang from a single pit? Sat on Etheria. That one was a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
We at least learned that history.
Yeah, I know that. I saw the story
You saw the
unfold
vast
before
story.
me while I was wrapped up in bark.
Okay, well, you seem to know the history of Thalia. I will answer 5 questions, and 5 questions only, before I send you back on your merry way.
Okay. Going back through my notes, I have one question that I need to ask.
I do too, so.
Okay.
I guess I have to ask something. I don't know.
Oh, come
Check
on,
your
cousin.
Cousin?
log.
Oh, I recognize a cursed and wretched cousin. Cat.
I have done other things. Because here's the thing. You curse enough people, you're going to curse the wrong one. And I know you say that you love Lutheria, but guess what? You'll end up like me.
Oh, I would love a chance to meet them. I could show them my tower. I'm sure they'd be quite interested. Perhaps that could be
Just-
a way if they need a way to escape or a way out.
Here's the thing. Lutheria thought she could be my buddy. She saw a confidant in me, in the things that I did. And guess what? She'd look like a fucking mortal, and now I look like this.
Oh, and guess what? Is that a question?
No, it's not. It's a statement.
Thank you for clarifying. Just checking.
I know
Does
what you're
anyone have a
doing.
question worthwhile?
Yes,
I must get back to my contemplation.
of course.
You there. Please state your name.
Midas.
Midas, welcome. You are in the presence of the Lotus Witch. Hi. And your
Yeah,
question
I
is...
gathered that. I'm trying to get as much information as I can out of this question without monkeys following myself.
Anytime I can go to the other ones, perhaps someone's more prepared.
If somebody out of character, if somebody else has their thing that actually might be.
Okay, so I was told by an oracle that I needed to come here to seek absolution. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I need to seek absolution. You have any ideas and thoughts on that?
What do you think in particular of my centaurs and children?
It's kind of shitty.
No, I feel justified.
Why?
The ancient centaurs cut down trees, and the foolish mortals were too ignorant of their own way.
But here's the thing. We stay on the island a time. That is none of our business. Why are you invested?
to write my own history on this world.
Okay,
Now
that I can understand.
You are cursed.
It's kind of like an Uno reverse. It's a fun little game we play, where I tried to curse Lutheria, didn't know it was Lutheria. Lutheria cursed me. Yeah.
I read that book. Well, I don't think that it is possible for you to reclaim your true form as a Sphinx. But
Sucks.
I do believe that your former powers are within reach.
Yeah, I know. My father.
Why
has
should I
something I
end
need.
what I'm doing here? You cursed people. You created your own curses. You played with mortals when they came to the island of time. I am doing nothing out of the ordinary than what you are familiar with. Now explain to me why I should stop when you have cursed many yourself. Even that one over there.
Oh, hold on. Who are you pointing at? I'm sorry. What?
Midas was his name.
I didn't curse Midas.
Oh, but you did.
Excuse me?
You are solely responsible for keeping him on the island for so long.
No, I was supposed to stay on the island until, I don't know, the universe thought I was ready to take on my quest.
And how is the universe supposed to tell you anything if the curse of Estrella here was only able to keep you locked up? It might not be a direct curse per se, one of a magical sort, but it was a curse itself. And I'm sure that the guardian of the Time Island would agree, since they were in charge of you.
No, Estrella kept me safe.
Did they?
You do realize that if someone finds anyone who's not supposed to be on the fucking island, they get either killed, cursed, or, I don't know, like us, kicked out.
And you cursed them to an eternity on the island for what you called protection, not realizing the true... When you perhaps go back and find the island, if you ever find it, perhaps you should ask the Androsphinx there and get some answers. You seem to be confused on history, and you were quite smart.
So here's a funny thing. I actually lost my memories.
Oh. Well.
And the
perhaps-
we're slowly starting to get them back. But here's the reason why you shouldn't do curses. One, you can end up like me, and you might have to give your wings to the fates themselves as a nice little snack in order to get your powers back, or at least a mediocre bit of them. Or you won't even withstand Lutheria. I was cunning. You think you're cunning by turning centaurs into fucking scorpions and men into babies? Child's play. Do not do what I did.
So you've learned your lessons.
Yeah. It's kind of shitty to do that to people. I mean, if it's fully justified, like this one guy I had to deal with, Gaius, that's beside the point. Survival. Otherwise, don't do that. Just help people. We're all gonna die at some point. Don't
Make
be
me
like
a persuasion
me.
roll. It's going to be a high DC.
Oh. Who's got any of that guidance?
You can have guidance.
You can have guidance from me too.
It doesn't stack.
If there's a way that I can help, I have expertise.
If you have
I feel like
proficiency and persuasion, you can attempt to help, but I would like to hear your pitch. Why? What would you say?
I have double proficiency
Oh.
in persuasion. I will have you know, sir.
I have.
I'm still
Your-
a little
your
surprised
pitch is
about the
not
whole
going well right
embracing
now.
them.
Well, I haven't given my pitch yet. I mean, Estrella makes a point to. Is there not satisfaction to be gained in helping others? I understand you get some satisfaction from making baby adults, but
Baby dolls.
I want
That's gonna be the new
I'm gonna
merch.
give you inspiration for making me laugh like that. That caught me so fucking off guard.
thank you. I know you get some. I clearly you get some sort of satisfaction from that, but can't you see a possibility in which the opposite, in which helping people could be equally as satisfying? I mean, if you help people, they'll want to do things for you in return. It doesn't have to be a selfless help, but it could, in the long term, be a bit more satisfying.
You could get a lot more good things out of it. I got a sugar daddy out of it for a little bit, and
Yeah,
you
could,
know,
some
you know, honestly,
free
helping
merch.
people out, I might be engaged.
Hi.
Estrella, roll with advantage. And I'm going to tell you this. It's coming down to you are either going to have to convince this Sphinx
Killer.
or killer.
Oh, I'm down for either.
I don't want to murder
I'm not.
somebody.
I have to. We have other questions for her.
We have questions first.
Perfect. Get to them. They have 5 questions.
Well,
Let me know on this.
Do your persuasion. We'll if you choose to, we'll see what happens first. We're not going to resolve that straight away.
Don't forget your guidance.
Yep.
Okay.
Take
Advantage.
D4.
Okay, I know. I gotta do some math. Persuasion. So that's a 19 plus 3 plus 4? Or roll a D4?
Plus a D4. DC is 25.
19, 20, 22. I rolled the 3 on the D4 because it was a 19 plus
DC,
3
which is high.
plus 3. I did my math correct, right? Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first roll was a nat 1. All I saw was a cat ass, and that wasn't nice. I have a cat ass on my cat dice. That would not have been good.
You see the Lotus Witch kind of shift posture and go, you bring a good point. I'd hate to end up like you, wingedless and sad. And
The wings are the worst part. I'm not sad. I'm actually kind of quite happy.
are you? Well, perhaps I'll allow the baby adults free, and I'll end the curse on the centaurs as well. I'll have to find something besides contemplating and enjoying the scenes of centaurs turning into scorpions. I'll find something, I'm sure. We have a deal.
Great. I might have a few ideas for what might keep you busy.
I look forward to hearing to them. But first, any more questions from the Peanut Gallery?
We've got 4.
I
We do have
did
4 questions.
I did come up with my question.
Would you like to go, you strapping lad, you?
Okay. I'm engaged.
Congrats.
Thank you. Where can I find Versi, the Titan of Prophecy?
Your mother
Yeah.
is in chains, binded to an island in the Nether Sea alongside 2 of her forgotten siblings. But they are slowly slipping into petrification. Seems like you are just inches away from losing them completely.
Hence the asking of the where. I'd really like it to be a little bit more specific.
Oh, you can't miss it in the Nether. It's giant, beautiful titans. And you'll find 2 petrified, your mother, and a gorgon there as well. A Medusa, I should say specifically.
It is your mother.
It is.
Our moms are hanging out together. That's weird.
Our moms are dying together.
Yeah.
That's kind of more like it.
But, you are going to need something if you're going to retrieve them. Is that your goal?
Yes.
You're going to need Uncle Talius's lost weapon from Timus.
Uncle Talius?
Talius.
Eus. Talius's weapon from
You'll find it
Timus.
hidden in the belly of a beast, and the usurper queen keeps as her pet. You also need an empowered staff of Kintamani, which I see that you are on your way of empowering. You could go stop by Fire Island to find where your aunt is slumbering beneath a volcano.
Okay.
Some say it looks like a butthole.
Well, we know where we're going.
Who would have said that? Not me.
Fire Island. Okay.
You are going to need to some tincture to relieve the Titans of their madness, though. They've been stuck like that for quite some time.
I don't want to ask you do follow-up questions count towards the total?
I am interested by you, so I'll allow you this free question. You are quite strapping.
Would a
Could use a bodyguard.
Nope. I'm good. And I'm gonna grab Astrea's hand. I'm
I could
good.
show you many worlds.
I just need this one. Are you good?
Not okay.
Okay. Follow-up question. Would like would an a tincture made from a souped up eternal apple help? Would that do that, or the eternal apple just removes the petrification?
The apples from the heart of Thalia you're talking of.
Sure.
It had to be a gift from Thalia themselves.
And if it was?
Oh, I could turn that into a brew for you. Or you could seek out the Fates. They could also do it, but I could do it as well. The Fates are so fun.
Yeah, I know.
You wouldn't believe it, Astrea, but they have this beautiful wings above their fireplace.
Do they look like the color of my fur?
Oddly enough, they do. It's missing
Weird,
a bit.
they're
They've used some for a stew, but...
I figured they're mine.
Oh, well, there they are. You can find them.
Okay, guys. Do you think that letting
How many more
Madam-
questions do we have left before y'all keep asking questions?
I'm asking you guys. I'm not asking the Lotus Witch.
Also, the Lotus Witch allowed him a free question, which is what that
You are
was.
still at 3 questions. I'm not being brutal. I could have been very brutal.
Yeah, that's my concern. I'm like, I have several questions I have to ask. The Lotus Witch is part of my quest.
Ideally, I was giving you guys each kind of a question and kind of followed up answers.
Okay.
Obviously, Gregor's not here, so you guys get a free question.
Not asking you, asking my friends. Do you
But I have all
guys?
the answers.
Well, we'll see. Do you guys think it would be wiser to seek out the fates, or should I let her make the tincture I need for my mother?
The fates are kind of tricky, and we kind of already have her, like, in an okay mood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They literally have my wings above a fireplace, if that is any indication.
Yeah. Okay. It wouldn't...
Go ahead, ask her.
Well, I can't... I don't want to ask, because I don't want to use a question.
Okay, we didn't have talking thing. Just answer yes. Yes, we'd like you to do it.
Yes. Yep, there you go. We would like... I would... And I'll pull out the apple.
Ah, it is beautiful. And they kind of take their hand and they do a big scoop. And as they kind of scoop through it, it kind of turns into like a little bit of a goop as it kind of goes around your hand, falling in between your fingers. And as it starts to hit the floor, each drop lands inside of a bottle that has magically appeared at the ground. And they look at you and go, that should be enough sips to cure. Enough, I'm sure.
Thank you. And I'll put the bottle in my bag and...
1, 2, 3.
All you, Tatiana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doses. Should be enough for 6 doses, which is 1 for each Titan that you know are out there.
Yep.
And my mother. Don't make that face at me. I know that she's there. You told me that. It's in my notes.
I said there's enough for 6 of the Titans.
What do you need? 6 doses for the... Great.
There are 6 Titans you can choose to find and free. That is part of Midas's quest, and they know about them.
I thought that this thing was for the petrification.
It is. It's for the madness and relieving the petrification.
So it doesn't relieve the petrification, it just relieves the madness after the petrification.
Correct.
Okay.
So we have to find a way to unpetrify them. But hey, we have half of that solved.
Yes. And we know where.
We'll need a tincture made of basilisk venom or basilisk blood.
We can get that.
I remember that story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tati, you got any questions?
Yeah. Well, my sister is on the boat. She didn't really feel like going anywhere these days. We're supposed to come talk to you. Well, I'm supposed to come talk to you about relieving a 750-year-old blood curse.
You are the cursed one, aren't you?
I am. How'd you know?
But you are so pretty.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think I need to tell you, but Narcissus is in Eregia.
I learned that.
They visit here quite often. I know where your curse originates from, if you'd like to pursue that.
Yes, that is what I need to know.
Tell me. The person who originated this curse, Vasiliki, do you still love them? Do you hate them?
I mean, I suppose that's a loaded question. I don't necessarily have feelings toward them one way or another. I guess if that's what you're asking.
I mean, they are the embodiment of physical pain, not knowing how to love themselves truly. Do you not empathize with them?
I do on a level, I suppose. I suppose if you're asking, I do. There are days where I certainly think that the way that I look impacts the way that people behave towards me and the way that people treat me. And I am uncomfortably aware that my physical presence makes some people uncomfortable, but I do hope that I hope that someday I can come to accept myself the way that my friends have come to accept me.
I do as
And
well.
if it means to look like this for the rest of my life, then so be it. I don't harbor any hatred towards my grandmother at this point. If she's dead by her own hand. That's nothing that I can fix.
Well, you must go to Typhoon Island. That is where your curse is originating. Deal with it there and...
Okay. Can I get a follow-up question?
I take pity on you.
I appreciate you. Do I need to seek out Narcissus separately?
What you do with your own will is your own.
Duly noted.
Killing
Thank you.
Narcissus might end your curse, but good luck killing a god. You guys look quite weak. Oh, not you, Midas. You look great. You two, Nyx, Gregor, do you have a question prepared for the Sphinx?
Gregor's just gonna walk up. Also, hi, I've been here the entire time. There's a question that has plagued many through generations. Something that no one truly has been able to answer.
Don't you dare!
No, don't waste our
Do
question on
not
this.
waste
Gregor, shut your
Do-
mouth! Someone! Midas,
I
cover your
am
father's mouth!
intrigued.
I want to silence him so badly right now.
And in the presence of a
silence.
Dragonlord, my
Let's
my.
do it.
I swear to God, if this question starts with, is a hot dog, I'm going to silence you.
I might command you.
You know what? You can go ahead and go first then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, leaving me on edge. This is quite an interesting group.
Okay.
You, pretty
I
siren.
miss you guys too.
Sorry about your city.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
fun
just
to
gonna
watch.
shrug it. Shit happens. When you let us go on our way, are you going to tell us how to return to our time and dimension?
I was going to return you back to the Scorpion Island, of course. What kind of fool do you think I am? As far as
You know-
time, that gets wishy-washy. Could be 5 days, 20 days later, I'm not sure.
Okay, here's the thing.
If you can
You
go
trying to
20
turn
days
over everything.
backwards, that would be great.
Oof.
That's
Going back in time is much harder than going forward.
we're on a bit of a time crunch.
Oh,
Unless you want-
yes, the Oath of Peace.
Yeah.
Heard about
Yeah,
that.
we would like to return to the exact day, if possible.
So is that a question or a request?
I look at him straight. I'm like, I don't know how to deal with sphinxes.
I feel like the question was whether or not you could take us back, and the request is, will you please put us back at the exact moment we walked into your tower?
Yes, it's kind of both.
We'll see.
Aren't you trying to turn over a new leaf?
Fine. I'll try better. It's hard.
We'll get
Okay,
rid
but
of
this
your
is a
baby
great-
dolls.
This is a great
We'll
way to
take the
start.
baby dolls with us.
I'll give you some advice when we leave.
Okay.
This is how you start.
We'll see what we could do.
Okay.
Next, roll a d4.
I deal
Baby
with the
doll
force.
stuff.
Aw.
I'll assist if need be. I'm good with that whole time shit.
Guidance help, or does guidance help just random rolls of D4?
I want to say you want to roll low on this one.
Well, it's a good thing I got a 2.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps much, but I got a 2.
I mean, out of 4.
I was gonna have you roll a d6, so you guys. We'll see what happens.
Oh, you.
Dragon.
All right.
I
That's not
spear
just on
daggers at Gregor. Like, don't you dare pull up the sandwich fucking thing.
I see you have dragon with you as well. Your small pseudo dragon is with you.
Oh, okay.
Adora kind of
yes.
poking through like fucking God, what's his name from Mulan?
Mushu.
Mushu.
Yes.
Mushu.
Yeah, this is a complicated situation. Taldoran.
Hi. From the purple window, actually stuck here now.
You're from the purple window?
What if we threw you through?
I was gonna say, what if we put him back through the purple window?
That'd fix him.
You can.
Oh,
I'm not
shoot,
sure what that means for Gregor.
Will he
I'm
die?
kind of bonded to him.
Okay. I'm not saying that we're gonna do it, but like, would he die again?
No,
Would
I
you
think
want
I'm
to go
actually
through
alive
the
this
window?
time.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my fingers where his pulse should be. No, he's pretty alive.
Okay.
We can come back here once this has all been taken care of, and then we can put Taldoran back where he came from.
Hal, what do you think? What do you need?
I have to admit, I'm kind of keen on seeing this quest through. I want to know what happens. I mean, I've been here for a while, and after what happened, I'm not sure I have a body to go back to, and I don't know what would happen if I go through. If I'm a dragon in that world, I think they're going to panic a little bit.
But yeah.
Baby, you're a pseudo dragon. It's okay.
You're like a small dragon.
Please.
We'll figure it out at the end of this oath of peace. Once
little
we've
guy.
fought and killed all the titans, we'll circle back to this, and if nothing else, we'll attach a little bitty note to your neck and be like, "My name is Taldoran. Put me back in my body."
Tal,
Or a different body.
If you, yeah, body snatchers.
Tal, I'm just gonna say you may be tiny, but you are mighty. Goes for a fist bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of a question. I had one, but apparently Nick says I'm not allowed to.
Do we have any actual legitimate questions, or can we give this to him?
Final question. I can answer anything you want to know. You can see I know quite a bit of history.
Does anyone have any requests before I just throw something out there?
I have an idea.
What about where your dragon is?
Oh,
We have his dragon.
That's what I have.
There's a lot of questions you can ask. You could ask about.
Where
I
his
have one.
dragon
I guess
is.
I'm seeing if anyone else has anything.
No. This one's for
oh
you.
no. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
for
this is
you.
for you.
We just wanted to make sure you were asking a good question.
Okay,
you
yeah.
guys
No.
can ask literally anything.
Not what you.
Yes.
I
Do it
texted him
already
and
out
said.
there.
Titans.
I texted him and said, "Do you have any questions for the Sphinx? You can literally ask anything." And he goes, "What's his favorite rock?" So that's what I thought you were gonna ask.
What color is your underwear? No.
I thought you were gonna make a decent nuts joke.
No. What has happened to Hexaball? Are they alive? Where are they?
Great question. Hezbollah. They are. Believe. Let me flip
As
through
you check
my
your brain, and definitely not notes.
ancient. They pull out an ancient tome and start flipping furiously through the pages.
If you hit like Control F, you should be able to search inside the PDF.
It doesn't work on a physical book. Help!
That's such a DM mood, though.
So,
Literally me every day in Strahd.
have you been to the Nether Sea yet? No. Well, have you come across a kraken?
Have we come across?
Oh.
Okay.
No. There was a
That's
warship,
What?
and then there was a hurricane that kind of rocked our world. But I've learned that that's not the appropriate use of that word. But it's still
And
fun to say.
And a sassy Pegasus.
Oh, that's true. Sassy Pegasus. No, well, that was more on the water.
Well, I have here in my ancient tome of records that Hezebel got stuck in a prison and swapped places with the Kraken that was sealed in it. And now Kraken's free, so look out for that. Please do. Mighty, terrifying creatures.
Swapped minds, or like literally body swapped.
No,
like
physical
body
places.
swap. Yeah, no, the mind is still there. Let me look up another key fact for you, because this is gonna be
Because that's what
very
I'm trying to figure
important
out. So
to
is
you.
Hezebel's brain mind,
No.
conscience in?
No,
That's what
no, it's bodies, physical spaces.
Well,
Yes.
that's what he said. You said the
Hezebel
mind
is
was
now
still
in
there.
the
That's what I was
prison.
like.
The-
That's what
The
makes
Kraken
sense.
is now.
the
They
Nether
changed parking
Titan.
spots.
One of the Nether Titans has now been released. Yes.
Great.
Nether Titan, not just any Kraken,
Yeah.
but
The
a
Nether
Nether
Titan.
Titan.
Yes. Have you heard of them?
No.
There's
I
four of
assume
them.
that I probably would
Fine.
have.
Or
Yes.
So
They-
there's the.
They. Have you heard of the Four Horsemen?
yeah.
Concept, yes.
Yes.
Similar vibes. You have the
Oh.
Tarask, the Kraken, the Nether Dragon, and the Behemoth.
Oh.
Are the other three safely locked up somewhere, or we got to deal with them too?
I don't know.
Somebody learn
Is that
polymorph.
Is that why you've been like looking through the windows?
And to the wall.
Let all them balls.
No.
You
No.
tried so
I was
hard.
So, okay, so out of all this, what I'm hearing is Scary Angry Nether Titan is out, and Hezebel is rolling in the deep.
Yes.
Well, this has been fun. Anyway, with all due, I have answered your questions that our contract is fulfilled. The curse is free. Goodbye.
It's a hot dog and sandwich!
And
No. I have to tell her something before we go.
go for it.
As I yell, you should totally get with a Minotaur!
And you see for a moment, Midas, you all are turning into like flowers and start to. Midas pauses for a second, like he's gonna not turn into flowers.
Oh,
No,
not mine.
no,
I'll
no,
murder you.
no,
I will find a
please.
way back.
Please, I need to
Before it
leave.
picks back up, and you all five find yourself.
I start glowing.
I just Jake Midas like, yeah.
that a
Climb the tower again,
Minotaur?
bitches.
Tell her to get a Minotaur.
Different one.
And
I'm already taken by his Sphinx.
you guys find yourself back outside in the yellow field, the obelisk behind you now completely sealed. Can someone make me a survival check?
Are the baby dolls with us?
The baby dolls
No.
with us?
They're not.
I thought she was. She
motherfucker.
said.
She did. She held her promise.
She turned them back to adults but didn't release them.
No, she released them.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It just might not be in this plane.
21.
Nyx, how fitting, because you rolled the 2. It becomes quickly apparent that 2 days has passed.
Great.
Crash. But it could
49.
be worse.
48.
Great.
It is now day 48 until the days of the peace oath is ended.
Okay, it could be worse.
Could be
Could
worse.
be
You did
worse.
say
Could
20.
be 20 days, but it was only
Yes.
2. So I'll take it. She tried.
So, cool.
My magic
And
is
Estrella,
tricky. No, no.
you all hear a loud roar. And Estrella, you know from this roar that it is a summons from the Andro Sphinx.
To go home.
What?
What?
father's calling.
How are we supposed to get you home?
Honey, what?
I guess follow the roars.
Follow the yellow roar home.
Wait,
On the boat? On foot? In flight?
It's a boat. We have to take the boat. I come from an island.
Do some weird portal magic bullshit?
That's fair.
Okay, so here's the thing. I used to know how to do that sort of thing. I'm not really there still.
So, we have to go see one of the scariest people I've ever seen in my life, aka your dad.
You get to meet your father-in-law.
Oh no!
Cannot wait.
This is gonna be great. Fantastic. Nyx is like full of sarcasm at this point. Like
This is
I can't
fucking done.
wait.
What
So
would I
much
know
fun
what
awaits
the
us.
timeline on that is? How fast do I need to get home?
You know that you have to find the Island of Time, but you also know that the Island of Time presents itself to you. It is not
Yes.
something that you seek.
Yeah, it'll just show up when it needs to.
Perhaps there is a chance that you could take a shot in the dark and go for a constellation, and you could find the right constellation to lead you there.
Or it'll just show up.
Or it will just show up.
Lovely.
Cool.
Great.
Lepka. So we have island. We should make a list of the islands we need to visit. Obviously, the Island of Time is just gonna pop up and decide when. I guess your dad is gonna decide when we'd show up there.
It's very on brand for him.
I now need to find the island in the Nether Sea that my mother is at. I need to go to Temis, and I
That would be.
need to go to
shush.
Fire Island.
Yeah, so Fire Island, I know that we need to go to for sure because Gregor and I also have to go to Fire Island.
Yeah, you guys need to go to Fire Island.
Technically, so
I
is
need the
Midas.
Fates Island. The island
Yes.
of Fates.
Technically, I only want to go to the Islands of Fates for a reason.
To get those wings back from above the hearth?
We need to go to.
I want to usurp the Fates.
we
Okay,
have
well,
to go to
before we
Typhon
start-
Island.
Doing usurping of fates and recovering of wings, I need to figure out what I need to make to protect myself from Lutheria, and then go murder Lutheria and how to get there. And apparently the only people who know are the fates.
Well, we're
How
gonna
do I
have to go to
murder
the
them?
Fates because if you remember, the three Titans and apparently now my mother were all petrified at essentially Lutheria's home. So if we go to the Fates, we get that answer. We'll be able to find all those people. I don't know what island that is, but we have to go to Temis first because Midas needs the other half of their big weapon thing. So I know that that's the constellations. The island of Temis is the twins.
Yes, and the prisoner is Fire Island.
Yes, and I need to figure out where the Garden of Helios is still. 'Cause
I thought I wrote that down somewhere.
we got that.
On that constellation.
All I have written is Garden of Helios.
Yeah, I have Garden of
Don't know what
Helios
Let
everywhere.
me get you guys back to the constellation chart real quick.
We
'Cause
might
I have
have-
Garden
we might
of
be able
Helios,
to do
but then I
might
have
be able to
Island
do
of Helios
process.
too.
Process of elimination on those.
That's what I've been. I've got that. I have them all struck through. As we go to them. So the Centaur is Scorpion Island. So we have been here. Inline, strike through. Okay, so I know for sure the ones that I don't have are the Bard, the Queen, and the Ant. And those are just the Cerulean Gulf.
Yeah, because I don't think we've been given anything in like the Nether Sea.
Yeah, we just have this. I guess Lutheria's domain in the Nether Sea, which is where our moms are.
Yep, that's what I got.
Okay.
So we have. So the twins is Temis, so we don't know the nymph. the dragon, the queen, the chariot.
Titan, Bard, the blacksmith, the ant, the dreamer.
The spear.
The dreamer, the ant.
Oh, let me show this to stream. I'm so rude, stream. I'm so sorry.
We have
So
a
rude.
lot to figure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and move a check mark, even though you guys are still not off the island, but you have...
No, I would
Check it out.
appreciate that.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Whoa.
That's a second map.
Double map.
That check mark said no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
We need to definitely go to Fire Island. We need to go to
Yeah.
Themis.
yeah.
But we need to find the
Well-
market too.
Yeah, hang on. So,
I mean, we might be able to find that information from one of the islands.
One of the centaurs might know too. Or
Like all the
weird boat dude.
information.
We didn't ask the boat guy if he knew what any of these constellations were.
True. If he's still here, asking the boat guy if he knows anything might be a good idea.
that might.
God damn it.
I mean, that's, yeah. Because, I mean, if you have to have one of these things in order to navigate the sea no matter what, then.
He should know maybe
yeah.
a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the shore and see if the boat guy's still there.
Oh, I hope he's still here.
Yeah. I guess we'll start walking.
Squinty eyes.
Everyone
of
make
the-
me a perception check.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
That doesn't bode well.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Yeah, same.
I have a hot, crispy 9.
I got a delicious
I'm
little
actually-
13.
Gonna swap with my 13 roll for my fates roll at the new day. And that's gonna become a 19.
You know what?
I got a 9,
You know
so
what?
that's good.
You know
That's a
what?
good idea, Shreya.
I got
know
a
what?
24.
I'm gonna Tides of
12.
Chaos.
Tatiana with a 24. The
Doesn't
high Midas, your ties of chaosing.
No, it didn't help, but yes.
He's
You
going.
you did tides of chaos. If you tides of
anytime,
chaos,
anytime before you regain use of this feature, the DM can have you roll the Wild Magic search table immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher.
so you have to
You
cast
then
social
regain
spell
use of
first.
this feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Tatiana, you notice on the ground, inlaid in some of the petals, is a symbol of a sphinx on a envelope.
Oh, I suppose I'm gonna bend over and pick it up.
We just got a letter. We just got a
Kinda how I
letter.
feel.
And as you flick open and read the letter,
Sphinx.
it says, "Hail to the Oracle's chosen ones. As the keeper of the Dragonshine, I have a favor to ask you. Many believe that all the dragons of Balmaitria's brood were killed alongside her in the First War, 500 years ago. However, my research indicates that the 4 other dragons may have been captured by the Titans. If this is true, they must be found and rescued. I beg you to be on watchful on your journey. As the Oracle's chosen few, I believe that these dragons would serve you, so long as you hold the ideals of their former masters. ... like Gregor. May the fates guide you." And it's signed Aesop, keeper of the Dragon Shrine, which the 3 of you know is from Astoria. Excuse me. You retrieved
Okay.
the horn for them.
So yeah, we need to do that at some point.
There's so much that we have to do and not enough time.
Anything on the to add to the list? Well,
You think there's any dragons here?
No.
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 Speaking of which, we need to get back to the
I love you.
boat soon because I miss my baby boy Thal.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like I have been separated for.
Are you guys
far
gonna
too
take
long.
a
We've
look
lost two
for
neighbors.
the Arisian boat before you leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on our
Well,
way down the
yeah.
coastline.
Yeah.
Takes about 4 hours to get back to the coastline.
Yeah.
As you get ready, and you get there, you notice that the ship is getting ready and packing up. Like they're kind of packing some stuff up, and he's walking back up the gangplank back into his ship.
I use thaumaturgy and yell, "Captain! Oh, Captain!"
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Captain Williams.
That is quite a
I didn't say
calling.
my captain.
I
True,
suppose
true,
I
true.
have
Captain,
you lot to
Captain.
thank.
4.
Did
No
you
more
get
curse?
the baby dolls?
We recently got an influx of regions that have been long lost.
Excellent.
Oh,
yes.
perfect. Were they all the correct ages?
Yes, I mean, I don't remember how old most of them are. You'll have to forgive me.
They're not children. That's all we need
That's
to
all
know.
that matters.
Oh, yeah, no children. Well, one was like 18, but
Oh, okay. No. That's enough of an adult. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
like
yeah.
5-year-olds.
yes, and most of them survived the trials. They bonded as well.
Well, look. See, it's a happy ending for everybody.
Look at that.
She did hold up her end of the bargain. I do hope she keeps turning over a new leaf.
Yeah.
Sarah will be missed.
Well, we thought so.
Yeah,
Oh.
we had a feeling.
It was their party of 3 that we lost, but
Oh.
we lost Nike, Sarah, and Euphemia. But
I'm
Whoops.
sorry for your loss.
it's the trials that we come here for. They know the risks.
But you came back with a whole lot more.
Yup.
That is true.
Silver linings.
We were hoping we might ask something of you before you leave.
Sure. What a narcissist can I help you with?
We were just wondering if you knew
Love finding the right buttons. Just
anything at the anything of the constellations that are used to navigate this sea. Like if you might know what islands wait at certain constellations.
Well, let me see. We don't stray off the path too much. I'm sure you're aware of the dangers. Sidon
Yes.
does allow a safe passage for these trials specifically, but most ships aren't able to come out here. Now, we have charted a few of them. The Bear is the mainland, so if you need to return, you can always go back that way.
Yes.
Just making sure you guys weren't lost. Obviously, the Centaur, this one is what led you here. We did stop by. We made a pit stop by the Geigen once and had to drop off some supplies for Sidon's religion. Island of Yonder, if you're familiar with that one.
Yep.
Under
Been
new
there.
management, let's just say that.
Been there, done that.
All right. Roll me a d20.
Who wants to roll it?
You can.
Hey, go for it. You're
Don't
talking.
ask me to.
15.
You okay?
I hit my nail on the desk. I hate it.
Oh.
Yeah.
15. The blacksmith. Well, that island is quite elusive. Sometimes we've stopped by. It's marked as a do not go zone.
Do you know
does
the
it
name
have
of the
reason?
island there?
No. Well, so to be more specific, most times when people come back, they say that they've been to the Blacksmith Constellation, but they have no memory of it.
I dub it Forgetful Island.
That's probably the best one yet. Forgetful Island it is.
I swear to
Look at
God,
Freya
if
and
that, I
snigger.
swear to God, if that's the fucking where the fucking island of time is, and I lost my memory, and this is a full circle moment, I'm gonna be so mad.
That's kind of what I'm hoping it is.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I will.
Yes.
I will be so mad.
I can in
I-
fact imagine.
I will be so fucking mad.
Yeah, I know. The way I put it in my notes is island of no one really knows.
I
Island
put
of
people who
Surprise.
visit have no memory of it. I'm boring.
I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry. There's luck of the draw on that one, I guess.
So fucking helpful.
But could
Self-forward yourself. Maybe you could tell us. You seem to have a way with artifacts and strange arcani.
Is that a word?
Yep.
Arcana?
Yes. It's our region. You probably don't recognize it. Mitros, it's arcane. So-
Arcana.
Taldorn, is
Arcane.
arcani a word?
In some dialects
No.
it could be, but it's a weird inflection. Probably not what I would use.
Can I get off this island now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think head now.
You want to hop on our ship?
No,
Oh, we got one.
We got our own. We got our own.
We got
No,
one.
they, no.
Absolutely. May Narcissus bless your ride. Good sailing.
Oh, as we start to walk away, I turn around and I call back, "Oh yeah, watch out for the Kraken!" And I just keep going.
Not stumbled across that, but thanks for the heads up. All right.
God.
Next time we see
All right,
them.
we're back. We're
They're
getting
not
back on the
Your
boat.
narcissist bullshit. And
You get back
shove it
on
up
the
your
boat,
ass.
and it takes about. Well, do you guys want to do anything on the boat before we set sail?
Find my child.
Yes.
Tatiana, you run down to your room where Kira is kind of laying over your bed, kind of like on the floor, like leaning over and just petting both dragons on their head. They're both kind of like giving little tufts of steam as they breathe out. And she kind of leans her head up, a little tired, and goes, Impatient ones they are, but there they are. Sound asleep for once.
I appreciate that. I am so sorry.
Thank you.
No problem. It's a pleasure. It's been so long since I've seen dragons, and they're so cute.
They look so deadly when they're asleep.
Oh, they do. I'm sure they'll mature in some time. You guys will be able to get more familiar with them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I give my baby boy uppies, and I carry him, and I start taking him to his. I'm guessing he has a bed in my room.
You pick him up, and he kind of does that like big stretch and goes, oh. And as he kind of like goes,
Picture his little murder feet, though.
he gives a little harumph that a little like poof of like sparks fly out with some smoke.
He's doing him best.
I would like to check on the progress of the ship repairs. How much have they gotten done while we were gone?
Well, you were gone for 2 days, so they managed to patch up most of the stuff pretty significantly. They're in the final stages. It looks like you guys will set sail in about an hour as they finish one of the more trickier spots.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
Help out where I can with that.
Absolutely. Anything else before you set off?
Nope. I am good. I have my bean.
Well,
Something about the
Coming-
bowels at one point.
I'm resisting the urge.
stumbling down the stairs, Jack goes, your navigator is here. Where would we like to go? Perhaps we could go to the Dreamer, or we can go further and deeper, the Chariot or the Queen.
Do you know where they take us?
No, but that's a fun of adventure.
Honey.
I was thinking we make a pit stop at the Twins.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah, head over to Temis.
Is the blacksmith on the way to the Twins?
Nothing is truly on the way. It always takes 2 days no matter where you go, but would you like to go to the blacksmith or the Twins?
It's just some kind of astronomical anomaly. We're 2 days from everywhere.
Weird.
Like Long Island, everything is 20 minutes away.
We should probably go to the Twins first because Fire Island I have concerns about.
Yeah.
If we go there without this weapon. Yeah.
All right.
Agreed. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And the usual sacrificing of ox.
Yep. You know what we're doing.
Yeah, we've already lost 2 days. We don't need to lose more.
We can probably get more ox though at Temis because we
probably can.
Because we know for sure that people live there, so we can budget accordingly.
Ox from the Geigen.
We done what from the Geigen?
I said we should have stolen some ox from the Geigen.
Oh, damn, that's true.
Didn't even think of that.
This will put you at 15 sacrifices left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we're going to the inhabited island next.
Yep.
The first night is going to pass. We'll go off of this table. The first night is going to pass. And I'm going to need someone to roll that D100.
I got it this time.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Believe in you.
Good.
I'll do the next one.
27.
Give me a second to find the table that has vanished.
The Kraken shows up.
Potted plants.
Yeah, I
That's
wish.
not that table.
And 27.
I wish.
It is a pretty peaceful night. The sea around you is pretty still and calm. And you see off into the distance a flock of large birds kind of flying. You see them go down to this small, very, very small island. And they come back up with a sheep. And you see them tear the sheep in half and continue moving like on their way. Anyone can make me a survival check to see what type of creatures these are.
I'm not on the top deck. Screw that.
17.
Natural.
Nope.
20.
18.
Never mind.
Natural 20, you recognize that these are harpies. And you think
would
getting
know.
close to them they'd probably swoop down and try to take your ox.
Yep.
Maybe they're all
but let's-
downstairs. I don't know. Yeah, don't we put them below deck?
Yeah. We have them.
They come up every once in a while. You gotta feed them and get them sunlight. You can't just keep them downstairs.
Yeah, we can.
Do you
Yeah, we can.
know how
That's how-
animals
that's
are
how
stored
we're-
on a ship?
How livestock is stored on a ship. It's
They
stored
need
down
sunlight
below.
every once in a while.
That's why they have windows.
They're not like dogs. They don't require potty time.
Here's the thing. I don't think oxen have like depression, and so they need like sunlight.
Well, it doesn't
They're
really
gonna
matter
be
if they're depressed because you're about to
sacrificed
sacrifice them. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
and also like ox and cows and things, they have a real hard time with stairs. So I don't think we're taking them up and
You
down
would know.
stairs every day. Yeah, I would know.
As someone who actually grew up with farm animals, I cannot imagine a scenario where you could get a cow up the stairs.
I
I can.
Cows can't go downstairs.
No, a fun fact, you can get them up the stairs. Getting them downstairs is a whole nother thing because my dad, God love him, his senior prank was they took a cow my dad went to a school where they had a bell tower. They took this cow all the way to the bell tower in the middle of the night. So when the guy went in to ring the bell first thing in the morning, that cow lost its shit. That's how you get a cow back downstairs.
Nix.
I would like, as soon as we're past the harpies, I would like to use I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time getting past the cow and the bell tower.
That is a one shot in itself, and we're gonna come back to this.
My parents are wild. My mom stole her principal's. Well, she didn't steal. They just relocated his prize swordfish that he had hanging on his wall. They just
Dad wins. I'm sorry. Anyway,
your dad does win that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all ever take a car apart and put it on a roof?
No.
No,
What?
I have not. I have concerns. Nix,
I
what are you
was
doing?
homeschooled. My senior prank was not having friends. Anyway.
Oh, honey!
Hold on.
I mean, same.
We'll be
but I
back.
went to school.
Everybody and their mother clipped that.
It's gonna make great content.
My senior prank was not having friends, and we all went.
You know what? I'm glad my trauma is comedy for everyone.
Doofus, we love you.
Gonna make a great TikTok content.
I cannot wait for that video to go out.
I can't. Not with this.
What is
Next,
your
when we
question?
pass the harpy, you do what?
So once we're past the harpies,
Send a message to Estrella, and I'm like, hey, come up on deck. I have a surprise for you.
I don't know if I like this. Estrella's gonna reluctantly walk up to the top deck, peering like.
First thing you see up on the top deck is Midas doing push-ups.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know if that was the surprise, but okay.
I know that you've missed flying. So I pull one of my feathers and I cast fly. I'm like, you have 10 minutes.
Oh, that's so nice.
If you're not on the ground in 10 minutes, though, you're gonna fall. So, you know.
Oh goodness! Might as well get going.
That's so cute.
And
I'm
Estrella,
gonna
you feel your feet lift off of the stairs up as you start floating up towards the mast, and you feel the control you have over it. It does come with a small amount of pain. You feel a phantom pain where your wings used to be as you do an unfamiliar but very familiar maneuver.
It's a little bit, normally you use your back to kind of move, and she's kind of like, oh, okay, can't do it. Arms? And kind of puts out her arms to kind of like steady it a little bit better, but she's zooming.
I'm gonna on deck. I have Thal kind of like sitting on my shoulder, like teaching him a little bit of common. And I see this going on. I was like, give him the command to fly. It's like, hey, get him.
No.
And I'm gonna send Thal.
Thal shoots off of Gregor's.
Peacefully.
And he kind of flies out. His wingspan kind of pulls out quite wide. He's definitely grown in the last few days quickly. And he's probably the size of like a cat at this point. And this just starts, not you, cat, smaller cat. As you look behind you, Estrella, you see this tiny dragon coming straight for you, and its eyes narrow as it finds its prey.
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't hurt Estrella. This is playtime.
I'm also gonna send Kide out there like,
I have dragons chasing me now. Am I the new babysitter?
I'm gonna let Kide just be like, you can go join him if you want, honey.
This is about to be your new sister-in-law.
I go, wow, and flies off.
I go.
I take flight too.
Trying to like dodge these dragons.
Estrella, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, be kind, be nice, please be nice.
No,
Please
the
be nice.
rules dictate. If a dragon hits me, a dragon hits me.
I'm telling my cat.
Midas, you gotta catch her.
You got this, babe.
That's a 21.
21.
It wobbled on the floor. I was like,
Tatiana and Gregor, please roll me an animal handling check.
oh shit.
23.
See, Evan?
You see as you guys all start kind of coming up on the mast quickly. Kimona kind of like rushing forward. That kind of backs off and kind of like fake falls before taking back flight. And you see as it's Thal or Thrall?
Thal.
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 You see as Thal goes in and animal instincts just kick in for this dragon, and it rushes in and it goes to like kind of bite you. And as it does, it kind of grabs onto you for a second, remembering Gregor's command, and it kind of holds on for a second and scrambles up your leg. And it kind of scratches you for a second as it's perching there. And it looks up at you, and it kind of like, if they could utter like a noise, it would. But it kind of like, it's more of just a primal kind of like
gurgle,
like yip at you before it pushes off, and its claws remove themselves from you, and it does that same kind of falling technique back down towards the deck, and then goes into a flat line before landing in front of Akira. Having fun, aren't we?
Yes.
It's playtime, apparently. We get to fly.
This one's a fierce one.
Straight looked at her like,
so.
Yeah.
Who's my fierce boy? No, it's not. He's not.
I think
Like he is
chomps
a
at
comrade.
you. Well, I'm
The
just
dragon
glad to
just
see that
crawled
they're
inside my
flying.
makeup box. Ma'am, get out.
That's a good start with dragons, to see them flying, and they're taking your commands. Unbonded at that, which is very well.
How long until we have to bond with them? Like, we don't force bonding in this household.
Yeah. Well, there's no timeline per se, but it is always recommended to do it earlier on, so that way you have time to acclimate as they grow. Especially at teenage years, they get quite ferocious, and being bonded to them helps temper that slightly. Not much.
Okay.
Once they're able to communicate better and allow us to bond, we can get that done. But for now, let them enjoy a little bit of childhood bliss
Yeah.
before being cast into the fire, so to speak. Though watching this does remind you of why we're doing all this.
It's beautiful.
It's kind of cute.
Pretty cool.
And don't worry, Midas, you're still my son. You have not been replaced.
Wasn't worried about it for a second there, Gregor.
Call me Dad.
That's something you're going, I'm gonna call
was it-
Dad.
Wasn't worried about it there for a second, Dad.
Gregor, you look over and you can see Kira has a look of concern.
What is it?
Well, I mean, it feels wrong. Growing these dragons only knowing that they're going to have to face off against Sidon Lutheria, and at such a young age, they won't have time to mature. Not fully.
Yeah.
It's very seldom that the mature are called to war. Human,
My heart
dragon.
breaks for them.
We saw many young die in the war. War, unfortunately, is fought by the young. All we can do is make a world where they can grow and be thankful for the world they help defend.
I
Like do a quick scratch under the chin. That's all.
I just wish there was a world without Sidon Lutheria. One where we didn't have to worry about peace and prophecies, and one where I wasn't a god. It was just normal.
Normality is a myth. Peace is a 5-letter word, and without action, it means nothing.
My entire life has been fighting Sidon and Etheria. Minus these last 500 years of peace, it is all that has been. These dragons are no different, I guess.
Hopefully we can end it for good this time. Ensure that no new generation of heroes have to complete what we failed to do.
I mean, the peace was set. It'd be great if you were to strike a bargain and be able to create another 500 years of peace, but then it's just a cycle. It goes upon itself over and over
Delays
and
the
over.
inevitable.
But I don't know if breaking this godforsaken curse is possible. At least I used to think it was, but
nothing worth it is ever easy. We have to try and keep strong in the thought that we can do this. As soon as we give up on that, we're doomed from the beginning.
He makes a point.
was it worth losing Cal, Kreia, Diana?
No, that's an unfair question, and you know that.
You see, like, single tear coming down. First time he's probably cried since, probably in 500 years. Pulls out his halberd and looks at the pieces that have been contributed by each of his friends. No war is ever without loss. And to me, they're still with us, continuing the fight every single day. We wouldn't be where we're at without them. And gods know I miss them terribly, but I know they want me to keep going. If I stop now, they died for nothing.
I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you, guys.
Sleep well.
Who's gonna roll me the next D100 for the last night?
I got it.
God damn.
Oh, okay, no, that's right. Yeah, you were gonna do it.
Maybe. If I can find the other half of my.
I was totally ready for those feels. Ugh.
Yeah,
I
that went from playtime to
Hey,
yeah,
everyone dies.
I'd like to think that
Tried
to bring
be-
back a
I tried to
moment
do
of
something nice,
levity. Yeah, I'd like to think to bring back a moment of levity, like as Estrella is like
Touching
coming down to
coming back down.
land from the 10 minutes, I just hold my arms out and just crash.
Like we did as kids.
Cute.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, I will say that after Kira removes herself, I will probably give Gregor's hand a squeeze because that was hard. Also, it was a 21.
21.
Yeah, Gregor definitely returns the hand squeeze. We have to keep going for them. As long as we tell their story, they continue to live on.
And that's all we can do. But
So I think you'd actually enjoy some of these stories. Let me tell you about one of the greatest adventurers I ever met. A young satyr with a wit unmatched. If
Are
I
you
teach
all
you
on the
each
deck of the ship
common,
right now?
Hmm?
Are you all on the deck of the ship right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you have more, Gregor?
No, I just start going on about talking about Kreia to Thal here.
yeah, I would put Kide down and be like, just remember,
As
I want to listen.
you are all on the deck this night, just reminiscing and bonding over the trauma that is the Odyssey. It's a clear night, and the heavens above are ablaze with stars and constellations, beautiful to look upon. But the peace is broken when you catch sight of a falling star. Instead of streaking across the sky quickly and silently, it grows larger and larger and larger until a flaming ball seems like it might hit your ship. As it passes overhead, you feel its heat some distance away as it crashes into the seam. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Ah, yes. Somebody has fireballed us.
What?
Thankfully they missed, but
God.
what?
47
Great.
days remain on this Oath of Peace. 46 when you get to the next island, the island of Temis. You will be able to deal with whatever this fallen star is when we get back on next week.
It's so good to be back.
It is so good to be back.
It is so good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
I miss this so much.
I missed y'all so much.
Mhm.
We need people.
So, thank you guys, everyone who showed up today. Anami, Bex, Mimixq, welcome in. Lynn, Jacob, Odin's Eye, Mimsy, let's see, Jenny, Zotter, Ranger, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, MSN Dragon, for coming in. You can, of course, get all of our episodes over on YouTube after the fact. Or if you want to get them early access before we edit them back down, head over to our Patreon to get that.
Exclamation point Patreon in the chat. And thank you, and a special thank you to our patrons, Nalani B, Rebecca M, and Michael M. You guys are keeping the lights on, and we appreciate you. If you want to join them, exclamation point Patreon.
Thank you for the Arizona iced tea.
We're not. Don't buy Arizona iced tea. Go to our Patreon. We are no longer sending people to the grocery store.
No.
I mean, the grocery stores. I need groceries.
Okay, but like also sub to our Patreon.
$20.
Okay, I got a place.
And exclamation point Discord. We have a hangout every Sunday that is hosted by Neversweet Nerd, and sometimes we pop in there and say hi. So exclamation point Discord.
But of course, make sure to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for the premiere of Ink with Eliza, doing the first ever GMing on our channel and live ever, which is very exciting. With, you will see there, myself, Evelyn, and Bonnie, and we'll be greeted with some newer faces. We have Sir Heckalot from Neon Lights Roleplay. We also have Critical Bard from All Over, and Little Red Dot from Kobold Press. We're very excited to be collaborating with Snowbright Studios on this, but it will be our own rendition, and we have free reign to do whatever we want because it is not sponsored. So make sure to come in, say hello, and see this beautiful story unfold. I cannot wait because the characters are amazing. The art is even more amazing.
They're so cute.
And I'm super excited. So make sure to stop in for that. We are going to head off today to Enchanting Sorcery and show a more queer love to all of those streamers out there. Remember to be kind, to love one another, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.